You are watching Leicester Till I Die TV.
Watch us on YouTube.
Listen on your favourite podcast platform.
Or ask your smart speaker
To play the podcast Leicester Till I Die.
Hello, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, good day, goodbye. Hello, wherever you are in the world. Today's the day. It's our last championship match. Oh, yes, it is. And why wouldn't it be? That's what I say. Let's enjoy it. We're going to have a party today. Are we going to send Blackburn down? Kind of hope not. I know Dan is in. Dan, well, he was in. Whether he still is or not, I don't know. He wants us to send Blackburn down, but he is a Burnley fan. But good afternoon to Dan. Hope you and your family are well. I used to work for Blackburn. I have a soft spot for them. It's going to be tight at the bottom, and let's be honest with you. Worst thing you need to do going into a match is have a tight bottom. But look, we're here. It is. How did we get here? How did we get promoted? Before we start the main show, let's have a look. We'll be back after this.
You are watching Leicester Till I Die TV.
Watch us on YouTube.
Listen on your favourite podcast platform.
Or ask your smart speaker
To play the podcast Leicester Till I Die.
Although it depends obviously on other results, but they can't just sort of play this out as if it's just a friendly. They've really got to go for it. At the moment they are doing. They're coming down this near side. There's an overlap. If he wants it, if he doesn't, he cuts it onto the inside. Goal! Yes! QPR! 7 minutes! 1-0! Whoa! Wow! QPR, they kick it off first. Their first blood to them. Oh my God! QPR 1, Leeds United 0. Oh, it was a great goal. And it's Chair, I think, that did it for QPR. Yes, it was Ilias Chair. He had the ball. Oh, it hits the defender's shoulder, which possibly just took it past Mesler in the Leeds United goal. but a great start for them. Indeed, Spencer. But winning the league, I'd love to do it. Then we won more than Manchester City. I think we've got 8 each second-tier titles. I can't see, unless Man City actually get dropped out of the Premier League, they're not going to have another go at winning this league, are they? Shouts for a handball there, but it's still QPR. Oh, it's 2-0! It's 2-0! Yeah! Who are you, Leeds? Who the fuck are you? 21 minutes gone. Leeds United 0, QPR 2. Get yourselves in there. That's what we want. Yes. Oh, yes. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Whoa. I mean, Leeds just didn't get the ball clear. It was down that far side corner. Willock and Chair literally just passing it between each other. They called for a handball, didn't get it. Ball came in. Is that Willock that scored, I think, there? No, it's Anderson. Anderson who got the shot in. 2-0. Leeds United are falling apart. And I gotta say, no more than QPR deserve. To be honest with you, I only want Southampton to come up because they are down the road and it's like a home game. I don't really give it, as long as we go up, I don't care who else comes up. Anybody's better. I could take better corners than KDH. I couldn't. I took one once in a friendly game. It was rubbish. Corner comes in. Oh, it's in! No, it's in! QPR 3! Yes! Oh my God! QPR 3! Leeds United 0. They may just have promoted Leicester City. Whoa! OMG! I don't believe it. I do not believe it. Oh my God. We've got to just nip over. I'm going to go over live to our reporter at Loftus Road. Come in. And what do you think?
Well, I don't believe it.
No, nor do I. Free kick then. Here's by the corner flag for QPR. Chipped in. It's goal! Would you fucking believe it? Would you believe it? It's 4-0 from the free kick. The free kick comes in. It's the bullet header. We're going up. Leeds ain't coming back for this. Take the fucking lead, Leeds. You don't deserve it. You're staying down. Well, maybe not. Maybe you're coming up. Who knows? It's 4-0. 4-0. Quizbot Rangers are taking you to the cleaners. Not only are they taking you to the cleaners, they're spin drying you. You are getting rinsed tonight. You so are. It's QPR 4, Leicester. Oh my God, I don't know what I'm doing. QPR 4, Leeds 0. Leeds are bottling it. Leeds, you said this to us. Leeds, you are bottlers. You are bottlers. 4-0 down. Right, we are 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 96 minutes is up. 96 minutes is up. There it is! We are a Premier League team again! 1 season down. Back up. Leeds, where the fuck were you tonight? And we are going over to the studio at Sky, where we have got a Leicester City fan to tell us what he's thinking. I will see you over. The link is in the description. 141. Like this channel. I'm going over to the other. I'll see you over there in a few minutes. We're going to have a promotion party because you know what? We're promoted. Leicester City are Premier League once again. Oh, doesn't it feel good, 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 good?
Thanks for...
This is the Leicester Till I Die Watch-Along show. Join in the chat and don't forget to subscribe.
You muted, Chris.
I will unmute myself, then you can hear me. There we go. Doing a Dave, as we like to call it. I got asked on TalkSport, Luke, was I more excited when we got promoted or when we won the championship? I think that answers your question, doesn't it?
Yeah, pretty much, man.
How are you doing?
Mate, I'm chuffed. I'm in a good spirits for today. Really happy. It's going to be kind of bittersweet. I'm going to miss football, but it's just so nice to know that we're going straight back up.
We can enjoy today, can't we? We can just literally not worry about anything else. I mean, we want to get the 100 points. That would be the cherry on top of the cake, wouldn't it?
I'm just happy of a win, but yeah, I'm not really asked anymore, to be honest with you. We're champions, we're promoted. I don't care how many points it won't factor into anything next season.
It won't, but it's just, I don't know, it's one more thing. We're not going to get the maximum, the 116, the best ever, but it's nice to get the 100 points on the line. No KDH, the team's there, and it's going across the bottom at the moment as well. I mean, I'm going to have to ask the question, get the elephant out of the room. Dropped so he doesn't get injured, so he's ready to sell?
No, I just watched he's got like a proper like moon boot on. I was just watching some of the pre-talk of him and Muzzy. Is it? No, he's legit hurt, mate.
Oh, he has, yeah. No, I hadn't noticed the moon boot. You can just see it under the table, can't you? That could be for effect, though. In fairness, that could be for effect.
No, that's too tinfoil hat for my liking. He's a Leicester lad. He loves it. He's even saying there, like, if there's any time to be injured, he just said, I'd want it to be now so I'm fresh and ready to go for next season. Mate, he's Leicester through and through. He's going nowhere.
He said that, and I hope he doesn't. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to have to sell him, but finances, he is our most sellable asset.
I don't think we need to sell. We've got plenty of other players, as we were talking earlier today. We got the like of Christensen, Samare, hopefully Daka, Everson. There is players we can sell. I don't think, possibly even JJ, but this is a conversation for another day. But I'm going to go on a limb here, mate. If we sell Cute and Dewsbury Hall, I'll delete my channel.
You heard it here first. Let me just clip that, ready to play back to you. The team, look, we've talked about this team so many times. There's not really much left to talk about. I I think obviously we've got Chowdhury there at right back. By the look of it, it'd be interesting to see. I've not actually seen the lineup as such. I mean, that's obviously the starting lineup, but where everybody is, I'm presuming actually Ricardo, I would hope, is in that right back position and Chowdhury in midfield.
I would kind of agree with you, but I'm expecting because Dewsbury Hall's out and we're seeing them both in, I would much probably anticipate to see Ricky P playing further up in midfield. I've actually put a cheeky bet on for him to score a goal tonight, so I hope that's the case.
I mean, don't get me wrong, let's be honest, if that is the way, I mean, I'm not bothered either way, like you say, yes, I mean, if we're going to go for it, then I think Ricky P will be midfield.
Well, what do you think of that starting 11? The first thing I thought when I seen that was, geez, we went strong because, here we go. I haven't cracked one yet. I don't want to be too slow.
Oh, pardon?
But
I said earlier, I said I hadn't got any in. I lied.
Good. First thing I thought was, after the rotations that we saw the last game, I thought, you know what, we've gone strong. And also, I did expect to see a lot of changes just because we had last game. I really expected old Brighton to get a start, and I really hope he comes off the bench, mate, because he deserves a send-off.
He does. Oh, definitely 100% want to see old Brighton come on. And he's not been on the bench, recently as much. So I think him being on the bench, we'll see that. We've got Ian Acho on the bench as well. So, there's a few players there. I mean, Ian Acho is going, if you like. He's not going to be, I don't think, because he's out of contract. So I don't think he'll be around long. Let me just put the team up with the subs a little bit better to see. There we go.
Sure.
So the subs there. Pratt, he's out of contract. Or Brighton Eunice could be his last game. Inacho. My worry with Daka is, all joking aside, and you know the reason why I get mad about Daka, not the fact that I think he's messy, but the fact that, he just gets, I think, unfair criticism when other players don't. But who's going to buy him? That is the question. You know what I mean?
I know. He failed to put himself in the shop window when given the chance. I hope that, I think he was linked to Bournemouth.
He was
before.
But would they buy him now? They've got Solanke, who's been knocking goals in left, right, and centre. But like you say, these are all conversations for another day.
Sure.
I want to bring this up just quickly because talk about Leeds United fans going quiet. A guy called Aidan, and this is his Twitter, @AidanLUFC. Not a single club's fans in this country, when the fixtures come out, will ever look for Leicester. Every single club in the country will look for Leeds. That will never change, nor has it ever. And I replied, you're right. Swansea, Preston, Millwall, QPR, Stoke will all be looking for when they play you next season. And, I mean, ignored me. How rude. How very rude.
I've seen this about 5 times this week now. Talk about rub salt wound. This guy's got an IV of salt getting injected straight into him. Yeah. It's just, you know what? All the, excuse my French, smart-ass Leeds fans are probably not going to tune in anymore because they're too busy with sore knees. But all the nice ones are probably still tuning in, so I don't want to slag them off too much just yet. But
no, I mean, it's banter. We know,
it's
and those that are, it's those cocky ones there, and I've been on a few Leeds channels and they have looked so depressed. I nearly I did on one, put in the chat the number for the Samaritans, but it got me kicked. But, they have been miserable. And I understand it because we were a bit like that when we threw the 17 points away. So I do totally get it. But it was the cocky ones that I'm getting at. Do you know what I mean? Turf Morehouse, I'll just go through some comments here. I don't know if he's still in. He was in earlier. Stuff them and send them down. Not surprising coming from a Burnley fan. Mate, you went down, we stayed up. You came up, we went down. Are we going to be waving at each other again? Is it going to be a third season, mate, when we're not going to be seeing each other? Jamie, you should be warming up. What the hell are you doing? He says, come on, Leicester. Highfields is in. I think he was enjoying the video earlier. George, we are doing very well. I hope you are as well. Hi, Chris. Hi, Luke. Says Andreas. Hope you're both okay, party. Like I say, I was on Talk Sport a couple of times this week, and the guy said to me, he said, how are you? How are you? I said, surprisingly happy. Bit of an obvious question. George comes back with, good to see senior man back in the lineup. It's QPR 4, Leicester City. Oh my God, I don't know what I'm doing. Leeds 0. I think Chris, and then he ran out of space. Yes, I got. Has Leicester every day on his mind? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Look at 4-0, mate. As Luke would say, cracking one out. Hi, Chris and co-presenter, says Paul. What do you think of Andy King retiring? Gentleman, and I think in his retirement post and what he said about Leicester, I met him once during a match. He was the most lovely man. When it comes to players, some of them can be a bit aloof. He was absolutely lovely. Respect to Andy King. I've been getting wonderful abuse off Leeds folk. Good, Highfields. Go for it, mate. Go for it. And Dino says, hello, everybody. Come on, you foxes. Just want to, I know this is going to be a conversation for another day, but Enzo's come out and said, I already mentioned in January the transfer window when we had some problems. It was not the moment. As it was the moment to be focused on our target, which was to be promoted. Then at the end of the season, we're going to sit down and speak about it. The same happened about the financial fair play. Nobody from the club mentioned to me when I signed that it could be a problem. I think that's the right thing to do. I think it'll be a moment to sit down and to understand why they didn't mention it to me. There are more things. That is slightly worrying.
Maybe he's just, look, that's his way of saying, look, because he's probably confused. He was backed in the first transfer window. He wasn't in the second. He got strung along with Stefano Sensi. Probably just wants him to be more transparent within the club. Maybe they wanted to sign Stefano Sensi, and there was a lot of, kind of chain of command and stuff to go through. We're saying, look, we can kind of do this. We're not sure. Maybe it's too risky. There's a lot of things going on. I think that they were just trying to see. There's a lot that goes into it, if you know what I mean, of all the finance trouble and stuff we're in. So I just think that they should have been more straight up with him, but I think they kind of dangled a bit of a light at the end of the tunnel. But look, I know it's a conversation for another time, but going by what you said with, earlier of selling Kid and Dewsbury Hall potentially, I think we just take the points deduction and don't do a fire sale if we're going to try and stay up. Take the points deduction and still make some signings. I think we'll still sell players before we get them in, but I don't think we're going to be. I think the money's there. I think we're going to spend it because, look, if this luxury tax comes in, Chris, take the points hit now and just keep building on the squad. I think that's what's going to happen, to be honest.
Yeah, no, I get that. And he's probably just venting his anger. I think if we'd maybe finished just outside the playoffs and we're looking to then build on it next season and go up next season, it would be a different story. But with what he has achieved at Leicester, as a relegated club, there will be clubs that are looking at him. Now, I think he's an honourable man, and I think it was just a case of a shot across the broadside of Leicester City saying, be careful here what you do. You know what I mean? I'm not happy about this. So let's say,
think of that compared to anything Rodgers did, though. It's night and day, Chris.
It is, but I think when you look back and you think, well, maybe when Rodgers had the point when he wasn't told about things, But look, like you say, it's another worry. For another
Why are you trying
day.
to stress me out before the game, bro? What's going on?
Sorry, I've just seen your message. You said Neil wanted to join. Yes, mate. If you still, I'm sorry, I've only just seen that. I saw that you called me. If he wants to join, have you got the link? Do send him the link.
No worries.
Kate was with us earlier, but she's near the ground, so she can't get in. She's going 3-0 to Leicester. I've gone 4-1 to Leicester. What are you going for, mate?
5-1.
5-1. Wow.
Let's go.
Is Daka getting 4 of them when he comes on?
No, Daka's going to carry Vardy's bags. I'm just joking. No, I'm going for a hat trick. I think I said at my show, a hat trick for Vardy, a goal for Brighton, and a goal for Ricky P. Is what I
Yeah.
said. So.
Yeah. I do see what you were saying about the game, but I am like you've gone for us conceding one. I've gone for us conceding one. It would just be so Leicester for us to do that. We're here. It's a party. Last time we got promoted, we went and lost 5-0 to Brighton in the game after. Yeah, it would just be such a Leicester thing to do, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would. Look, they're trying to not get relegated, and they've got something to play for. So they've got some decent players. I like the way Eustace manages his players. So I kept backing them all season, to be honest, in the prediction league, and they kept losing. I think that they're capable of more than what they've been doing.
Yes, yeah. And just if you didn't see the show last night, everybody, we are doing the prediction league. Next season, it's going to be a Premier League prediction league. Woo, 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 woo. And all the presenters will be included from the start this season. Kate will be joining as well. There's only 14 places. We're doing a prediction roundup this coming Friday, so do check that out. I mean, it's going to be a great last day because you've got. Have you been able to message Neil, mate?
Yeah, I have. I'm just waiting for him to get back to me. As soon as he does, I'll send him that link. He might not be able to jump on.
I do apologize. Like I say, literally, it was on another screen because I seen you'd call me and I tried to call you back.
It's all good.
You're obviously busy. Anyway, if he can come on, he's more than welcome. Andreas has gone 4-0, and why not? And Dino has gone 3-1. But look, it's exciting at the top, and I'm just glad that we're sort of outside of any of this worry. Ipswich, a point will do them, but I can't see them getting anything other than all three. They're playing Huddersfield Town, that are at the bottom, and they're relegated. Mathematically, you could say they've still got a chance, but look, they need about a 15-goal swing. You need a bigger swing than the Conservatives will need in the general election. And then they're on 45, so they're, I say, as good as down. Then you've got Birmingham, Plymouth, Sheffield Wednesday, and Blackburn Rovers, 22nd, 21st, 20th, 19th. All of those could potentially go down today, but there's some big games, isn't there?
Yeah, mate, there's some cracking games that finish out the season.
I mean, I'm just checking. I mean, Blackburn, I can't see them winning, although I keep saying it would be a Leicester thing for us to do, but I think Leicester will finish the job. Like you said, we've gone strong. We haven't sort of messed about and put some youngsters in to give them a run out. And even the bench is pretty strong as well, isn't it?
It is. It's very strong. Just go full screen so I can see that a bit better, that bench. I don't think Nelson's on the bench, so
let me do this. Sorry, I'll do this for you again. There you go, mate.
Thanks, mate. Yeah, so some people were shouting for Nelson. I hadn't seen him on the bench. I didn't expect it. A lot of people saying they would have liked to have seen Braybook or Will Alves, but we haven't seen them all season, so I didn't really expect to see it. They're players that I would like to see get a load next season, but mate, that bench is strong. Like, you'd be happy if a lot of that bench was playing.
Yeah. Instead. I mean, like I say, Birmingham are at home to Norwich City. Norwich City are as good as I think they're actually. Let's have a look at Norwich. What are they doing at the moment? Norwich are, again, Hull City can pinch West Brom's place, but they can't pinch Norwich's place. So, and again, unless it's a huge, Labour style swing. And I just realised I'm making these comparisons, and if you've been in Australia, you've absolutely no idea what I'm talking about with British politics. But yeah, you've just got that as Biden calls your prime minister the guy from down under. But yeah, so Norwich City, whatever I say, unless they lose by about it's 7 goals, they're not going to be worried. And Birmingham ain't going to get that past them. So Birmingham could be down. Huddersfield, like I say, are playing Ipswich. we've got Blackburn Rovers. What's the other game? Plymouth are playing Hull. That's the one to watch, really, isn't it? The Plymouth Hull, because Plymouth, if Birmingham were to get anything at Norwich, Plymouth could go down, and I predicted them to go straight back down. Hull need to win and hope that West Brom lose to stand, to get into that last playoffs. And West Brom at home to Preston, and look, they were bloody awful against us the other day, weren't they?
Yeah, they were. It's a shame that a lot of these games are at the same time, mate. So I would like to watch a lot of these. I'm happy that Ipswich potentially going to go up, but I would have liked. I was really expecting that Southampton Leeds game to be an absolute, decider for automatics, and it still could be for Leeds, but I doubt it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, again, that's the other game, isn't it? I mean, Leeds have. Oh, yeah. I don't want to rub the salt in the wound, but they've been fucking shit, haven't they? Let's be honest,
Let's be honest. Yeah. Sorry.
They spent more time, as you would say, more time on the knees than they have on the training. Like more time praying for something than actually training for it.
And their fans have spent more time jumping on our content than they have been supporting their own team. And now look what they got you. Enjoy the championship, Leeds. You're fucking shit.
Exactly. I mean, I want Ipswich to go up. Fair play to Leeds if they do. But I don't want Leeds. I want Ipswich to come up, and that'd be a great story. Take the pressure off us a little bit, because Ipswich will be the story. 2 straight promotions, and it would take the pressure off us a little bit. And then I want Southampton to go up, because, like I say, they're only just down the road from me. It's interesting, but it's nice not to have to worry about that. And that is the thing. I mean, there's a few games there that are dead rubbers, to be honest with you. But Preston, I mean, they were awful the other day. I mean, they weren't only on the beach, they were actually playing in flip-flops.
Yeah, that. There was one point in that game, if you remember, where McAteer cut across the edge of the box, and he must have run unmanned by about 3 people. Just no one went in for a challenge, nothing. He had a pretty tame shot and goal after that, but still, it was I felt sorry for the fans there, because that was their last game at home for the season, and they had to watch that, and it's just there was nothing there at all. They just wanted the game to be over.
And I have to say, fair play to Preston. I mean, I've always said what a nice club they are. I used to love going there when I lived in Burnley to watch Leicester play Preston. And you know what? They're a lovely club, and they could have insisted on kicking us out at the end. They didn't. They let the fans stay. They celebrated. I think it was over 30 minutes. The players were still on the pitch, and they were playing Leicester songs. They were playing, When You're Smiling, We Are the. I mean, it was such a nice thing for them to do. Fair play to them.
Yeah, I like that, mate. That's awesome. And I like the guy that you had on for the preview for as well. He was a nice bloke. So, yeah, I hope they do all right next season.
Yeah, he was. And to be honest with you, you tend to find that the blokes that actually do this, unless they're Coventry fans, because they were wankers, to be honest with you.
Yeah, they were.
But a lot of the fans that went, because we do these things, we know and we're respectful when we go on other channels and what have you. And the guy from America, the Black Dirk, such an American name, Dirk from America. He sounds like something off Miami Vice. Hello, and this is Dirk. Although having said that, he was born here, but don't let that get in the way of a good joke. I mean, he was fine. He was fine as well. I mean, I think we're going to see a lot of changes during this game. I think he will make use of his bench.
Yeah, so if we ever go anything comfortably up in front, whether it be 2 or 3-0, that's when you start seeing Enzo make wholesale subs. Once he knows he's comfortably ahead, that's when you start seeing the rotations. Let's say we go 2 or 3-0 up and it's about 55, 60 minutes. That's when you're probably going to see Brighton come on. Maybe Kell. I only say that because it's his last season. He hasn't been on the bench, but he is now. So does he deserve a send-off? I think so. I know he didn't hit the ground running as much as we expected him to, but he's always been in the shadow of Jamie Vardy. I know Jamie Vardy's at the end of of his career now, but Kelechi, when called upon, when Vardy's been injured and stuff, and in patches, and particularly the FA, he's been brilliant. So I like Kel. I know it's
Yeah.
Brad's love child. He's broke up with him now, but
No, he's been. I mean,
Yeah.
he came in. I mean, he'd come from Man City, and to be honest with you, Luke, you could play up front for Manchester City and score quite a few goals with the squad they've got. But he came, and we all thought he was going to be Vardy's replacement. Who thought some 5-6 years later, Vardy's still here and our top goal scorer? He deserves a send-off. You know, he's never kicked up a fuss. When he's come on, he's done what he's had to do. Yes, of course, he's had bad games. So has Daka. You know, Vardy went, a number of games without scoring. Players, especially strikers, do have bad runs. But he's never moaned. He's never, looked peed off. Damari Gray, when he wasn't actually playing as such, you could see on his face, and he was on his phone on the bench, and he never demanded a move or anything like that. So yeah, give Kells I mean, I'd like to keep him, to be honest with you, because we know he can do it. But Jamie Vardy, I think, is going to get another season, isn't he? You've got to give him another season if he wants it.
I think he does. He said the other day after the match, his legs still feel good. I think he wants another 12 months. I don't like having 4 strikers if we're in a financial issue, particularly with the wages that they're all on. If I had to pick between Daka and Kell, it's definitely going to be Kell. It's just a fact we haven't seen him that I just don't expect him. He hasn't kicked up a fuss, and I thought he would for his age, and probably wanting to be playing more minutes and thinking, the closer it gets to Vardy's time, but this is going to be my chance to finally step up, and it's not really happened. So,
Excuse me, my side went down the wrong way. Come on. You went and bought these Guinnesses, and you were having to go at me for not actually having any beer, and now you've not even opened one yet.
Mate,
Go and get one and crack it open.
I've had a glass of water. I'll go grab one, but just beware that once I start, I'm not stopping till the end of the game. If you want to get pulled off YouTube,
come on, lightweight water. What you doing, mate? Bloody Aussies can't take it. Oh, come across to these big eye arms and fit and bloody hell, mate, bloody hell. But no, I mean, yeah, I think again, despite everything, I think Kells offers us more than Daka does.
I do too.
And we both mentioned, haven't we, where we could play that more deeper role behind a Vardy. We do need 3 strikers, especially because of whether we keep Daka, who obviously still got years left on his contract, or Kells, they would go off to AFCON.
Yes, yeah, I'm still feeling pretty optimistic about Cannon, mate. I really am keen to see what he can do next season, but I would imagine that we sell one and buy one striker. But again, I'm looking forward to having this conversation, mate, when the season's finished about all the transfers and whatnot.
Oh, definitely. We'll be doing a show. I usually call it Snog, Marry, Avoid, but it's Keep, Sell, Loan. But that's where you do one of them. It's just that you're always in bloody bed when we do them because you're in some stupid time zone over there. But look, it's going to be an interesting off season. But as I said the other day, look, do you know what, mate? We might be starting the game in the pit lane. The race in the pit lane next season. But at least we're at the race.
That's it, mate. Look, everyone's saying that we're going to struggle this and that. I know that I've got massive blue tinted glasses and I don't mean to sound big-headed, but let's not forget that we're still going to be going back up, hypothetically right now as it stands. With still a lot of Premier League level quality and talent. Now, I still expect us to make some additions in the summer, regardless of financial situations of FFP. And I also think that Enzo's now had a whole season to work with the players. We've had revelations like the likes of Yannick. He knows who's good at what now, and he's going to know even better than he did before the season started and where he needs to strengthen areas should he be hypothetically backed. So I think he's actually going to take it and then go up another level. Now, granted, the Premier League is several levels above what we've been facing, but I think there's something to be said for that with Enzo. And I think that also we've seen the last few weeks, he's even tweaked his style and adapted a bit and been a bit more direct. So it shows that he can mix it up and change it. So I've mentioned this already and I'll say it again, but I'm still feeling I don't think we're going to get relegated next season. I'm not saying we're going to be pushing for European football.
No.
But I think we're going to do, better than people expect.
I think so as well. And I think Enzo's style is better suited to the Premier League, probably than Championship. I'm going to let you go because they're warming up now. Well, they're going to be coming out in a second. So I'll let you go and enjoy the watch a lot, the first half. One last very quick question before we go. Eunice, keep him or let him go?
Keep him.
Yeah, I agree. Luke, mate, at Leicester Down Under, Leicester City Down Under, that's your YouTube channel. Get over there, guys, and give him your support. He will always wear it. But no, do go over there and show him the love. And I will see you at half-time, mate.
See you at half-time. Thanks, Chris. See you soon.
Cheers, mate. All the best. There we go. Right, let's get ready to rumble.
This is the Leicester Till I Die Watch Along Show. Join in the chat and don't forget to subscribe.
I will love it if we beat them. Love it.
Here we go then. They're getting the warm up. The flares are going off. Don't forget what I've said before. If you're talking to me during the match, if we've got any mods in, they will talk to you. If there's no mods in, and I'm not talking to you, it's because I'm watching the match. So don't ask me questions during the match about who will keep next season, what will happen. I ain't really give a toss when the match is going on. Save that for full time. And if you do I don't want to know any other scores. If you do that, you're kicked. If you're going to tell me that Leeds have gone 1-0 up, I'll kick you. I will announce those as we go along. Thank you very much. And it's the same with this game as well. I'm going to put a clock up so you can see where I am, because obviously everybody's going to be watching it on different ways and have different times. Be a few minutes out. Again, any spoilers, and you are out of here and you are down that drain pipe quicker than a bride's knickers on a wedding night. So I tell you what, if you think you're going to be, and if you do it as a joke, that's fine. If you think you're being clever and being funny, I don't give a shit. I've got to be honest with you. I will just simply kick you out. Think you're being funny? It doesn't work. Pia, hi, how are you? Vardy's drinking a Red Bull before match. Yeah, we've known that for ages, Steve. He always has a Red Bull before the match. Come on, Leicester. Jeff is in. Hi, Jeff. Welcome along. Jeff will keep an eye on you during the game. Here's a mod that's in. Like I say, any spoilers, any disrespect to people, he'll just kick you. And he will kick you for 24 hours. And you've got to say, if you do something stupid, clever, be a dick, you're going to have to hope that he sees you. Because he kicks you for 24 hours. I kick you permanently. So, 32 games. If we win it, no team has won 32 games in a season. So, there's only been 6 teams that have won 30-plus games. Leicester have done it twice, 2014-15. Oh, my God. What the hell are Blackburn wearing? That is a pretty much bright away strip there. 32. Thank you, Jeff. I was actually going to check on that. Come on, guys. We need to get to 50 by half time. And we got 96 in. So, here the Leicester players are coming out. Will they get a guard of honour, I wonder? They're coming out. They've still got this season strip on. I thought they might bring a new strip out, but they haven't. Yes, they are getting a guard of honour. Fair play, Blackburn. That is respect, Blackburn. Total respect to Blackburn for doing that. All the players are bringing the kids out. Yannick's got 2. He obviously had a new baby, or his wife did rather, in the summer, which was why he didn't move. Or last January, I can't remember exactly. Last January, I think it was, wasn't it? So fair play to Blackburn Rovers. I've just called their strip absolutely awful, and they went and did that for us. It is a nice and respectful thing to do. I just say, Jamie, yes, I think you'll score. I really do. Hello, Jim. How you doing? All the way from America. That's a song. Joan Armour Trading. All the way from America. 32. Steve's gone 2-1 to Leicester. Yvonne, hello, everyone. Enjoy, as always. Chris, thank you, Yvonne. Looking forward to this. May have to take you outside with me. Really? Oh, there's a promise, Yvonne. Where are you taking me? In the bushes? I'm looking forward. Best wishes to you all. I guess that you meant best there, but looking forward. I may have to take you outside. Well, tell you what, the best offer I've had all year. It actually also is the only offer I've had all year. But look at that, guys. 10 years old and still valid. We are Premier League. Do you remember at the start of the season, guys? I don't know if I've deleted it now. I think I probably have. No, I haven't. I played this at the start of the season. Who knew?
The Premier League? That's so last season. It's all about the Championship here on LTID TV.
Now that's what I call football.
You hit the right spot.
Yes, winning it isn't for everyone. And of course, we're back there now as well. So, the pitch is looking amazing. The old grounds, when they won an award this year, I think the ground staff. And I don't know. Remember in the Premier League, we used to have all those fancy pitch markings, and then the Premier League said you can't do that anymore. It's too much fun. You can't do that. Honestly, they actually drown the fun out of games, don't they? They're singing When You're Smiling. Stefan's gone 4-1. Ex-players up on the big screen in the huddle there for Leicester. The starting lineup is going across the bottom. Here we go. I've missed the lineup, but I am guessing that Ricardo is at the back and Chowdhury's at the back and Ricardo's in midfield. If somebody wants to confirm that to me. 119 in. Come on, how many likes have we got? Shopping. Oh, come on. Spoil my fun. Blackburn kick off. And the ball goes all the way through to Manson. I love loving that pitch. So Leicester kick in as they like to when they're at home to the south stand in the first half. That means that they can kick to the Kop and the north stand, obviously, in the second half. Yeah, Chowdhury's playing in defence, so Ricardo's up in the midfield. Leicester City are in their all-blue royal kit. No new kit today, which is a big surprise because normally they do like to, on the last game, play the new strip. Manson didn't get it out, goes all the way back through, and he picks it up and throws it out. Pass. Who's on the left again? I look a bit about phase, but he's done it the last couple of games. It comes over here to Fatawu. I'm just trying to get the team. I said they're in luminous yellow. Are Blackburn kicking from right to left? Yeah, Chowdhury is in that right back position. Fatawu cuts up on the inside, chips it into the box. Oh, it's headed it's headed clear. A couple of headers out. Chowdhury goes back in with a head. Oh, it's head tennis at the moment. Now Chowdhury on the floor. Justin, who's playing on the right now today. Hi, Fee. How you doing? It's been a while. Have you been all right? I know you'd been in hospital. I hope you've been okay, Fee. Yes, so Justin is on the right, it seems. Baz is on the left. John Rudkin looking very happy, sat next to the top with his sunglasses on. Nice, looking smart in his blue tie. Got the TV in front of him, as he always does. It's funny. I mean, if we look at the start of the season, Maddison went to Tottenham to try and win trophies. Winks came to Leicester. Winks won a trophy. Maddison. That's good news, Fee. That's good news. I'm not saying. I like Maddison. I got his signed shirt up on the wall there. Have total respect for him. He didn't ask to leave. Chowdhury in the central midfield role gives the ball away. Oh, now Blackburn are through. They got a chance here. Oh, it's side netting. Chowdhury then is central midfield, central defensive role, gave the ball away, went in for the tackle to try and get it back. Couldn't, to be honest with you. And thankfully it was side netting. Quite a few balloons on the pitch. No blow-up women today, it has to be said, or camels. I think we left them impressed. We're giving it away again. Mads Manson. Oh, it goes all the way across. Leicester living dangerously here. Goes out for a Leicester throw on the far side. Faz just lets it run out. What a strong bench we've got as well. Cody Doyle or Brighton, I think he will come on. Inacho, we might see him. Daka, Pratt, Eunice, Makatir, Salarcic. Leicester. I mean, it's last minute ditch defending. I mean, I know we are only 5 minutes into the game, but who's the team that's top of the table here? But then again, Blackburn are fighting for their lives, so Blackburn will need the win. No goals anywhere at the moment. Everybody will kick it off early, of course. And I guess it's so. I mean, we don't clash with any Premier League games. Yeah. But of course, it's only right we all kick off at the same time. They're coming at us at Blackburn. They're through. Leicester are really risking it. Oh! Wilfred Ndidi with a late challenge there. He might have injured himself. Blackburn, they are looking up for it. They know that a draw potentially isn't going to be good enough. And at the moment, they are harassing Leicester and they are worrying Leicester. I agree, Fee. It's the country's game, isn't it? But it won't give the big wigs as much money. Oh, indeed, he just couldn't quite control the ball there. Out for another throw in, but on the far side for the yellow clad, luminous yellow clad with a very light blue edging and trim. Not a very particularly nice combination. That said, I'd have probably bought the shirt if it was Leicester's. At the moment, it says Leicester got 62% possession. I don't know whether that's... I can't see that, to be honest with you, but here we go. Yes, Mike, I think you have. And how are you doing, mate? How are you doing? Your season's over. Did you finish last weekend? I think you did. As in your proper team, Newport. Chowdhury on the ball to Justin. Got to get used to Justin being on this right-hand side. With Vestergaard. Plays it forward. Oh, indeed, he's giving it away. Vestergaard played it to Ndidi. Ndidi had the ball and just gave it straight away. And that's a corner, the first corner of the game to Blackburn. What was Ndidi doing? Ndidi has not looked himself in the last few games. He really hasn't. This is not the Ndidi we saw at the start of the season. It was a simple pass he had to play back, and he played it straight to a Blackburn player, and they've ended up with a corner. Yeah, I got my clappers out. Don't panic, girls. So it's a corner for Blackburn on the far side. At the Cop End, the North Stand. Comes into the box. Indeed, he actually gets... Oh, a total miss kick there from Smodic. And we've got to watch him. I wouldn't mind, actually, to be honest with you, if when Blackburn go, if they could leave Smodic in the dressing room so we can have him next season. That would be very, very nice. Thank you very, very much. Blackburn, if you could do that. Still no goals yet gone in. Yeah. See, I don't bet Mike. Chowdhury heads it back to Hermanson. Good defending there by Chowdhury. Hermanson quickly throws it out to Justin on this near side. James Justin. And Fatawu, he's kept it in. Fatawu now attacking down this near side, crossing the ball in, but it's just got a good defensive touch there by the Blackburn player. But Leicester come forward again, back out to Fatawu. Oh, lovely run pass for Indeed there, good run. Oh, sorry, Ricardo doing that role. Whoever it is on that side has got to link up well with Fatawu, because Fatawu plays that ball into space with nobody there. And whether it's been Pratt, usually Ndidi, that time Ricardo, they're asked to run onto it. And generally they've got that right most of the season. Ben, hello, welcome in. And thank you, Dino. How many likes are we on? 172 in. How many likes? Mike, you've been watching me too long. So the corner comes in. It was a corner to Leicester. Oh. Ricardo took a shot from the edge of the box, but he was falling back as he took it. And it went high, and even higher. I hope you got a note from your mother, Ben. 168 in. 50 likes. Well done, guys. Thank you very much, Dino. That's what we wanted to get to by half-time. Appreciate it. And if you're new, give us a subscribe. We can get to 3,500 by... well, I don't think we'll get to it by the end of this match, but technically when the season shows ends, because we've obviously got an award show coming up on Monday, we're going to be joined by Rob Tanner. Yeah, Mike, you'll be welcome, mate. You'll be welcome. So we're having Rob Tanner joining us on Monday for the Let's Talk Leicester award shows. Thursday, we're going to be doing a season review. And Friday, we will be doing the prediction roundup show. Chowdhury. Ricardo out to Fatawu. Oh, excuse me. Jack, hi Jack, how you doing? Yeah, indeed. Let's finish in the season in style. We've kind of managed to get back on top in the... Well, not on top in the game, but we've got more control. Blackburn were all over us at the first 5 minutes or so. 11 minutes gone now. It's more even. Mavididi. Oh, Mavididi, he didn't play it across. He tried to, well, he did play it past two Blackburn defenders, but then it was too hard and it went into the goalkeeper's arms. Oh, that sounds good, Mike. That sounds good. If I'm honest with you, looking at the table, yeah, Birmingham's probably the team that I would like to see go down as well. So just playing it around the box. Don't get the balloons mixed up with the balls, Yannick. Back with Fire Winks with Chowdhury. Yeah, Rob Tanner will be with us on Monday. Rob Tanner of The Athletic, Leicester City correspondent. He'll be discussing the season with us. And then we will also be, he will be picking the winners. So we'll be giving him the nominations and he'll be picking the winners. So Mama Fataru now on this near side. Played into the middle. Left for Winks. Oh, indeed, he got bundled over, but it's play on. Yeah, Andy King's song being sung. A lovely post by him. He's retired now. Lovely, lovely bloke. Met him, like I say, he was with my son. So nice. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Pia. I was trying to keep it in because we were attacking, and I thought I don't want to be sneezing as we were about to score a goal, but I couldn't stop it. I've gone 4-1, and I'm not particularly confident of that at the moment. LCFC, welcome along, mate. How's it going? Did you have exams this year, or was that last year? I'm totally confused with my years. Now, Leicester come forward. Lovely long through ball to Fatawu. He can run at the defence. Vardy's up with him. He brings it on the inside, plays it over, but doesn't quite get to Vardy. Plays on the outside of his foot. Tried to get Vardy in, but he couldn't reach him. And now Blackburn come away. Oh, no, it's not a foul. This is what I'm going to miss next season with the Premier League. The players, they don't. The referees just let the game go. You know, sometimes you look at this thinking that'll be a free kick in the Premier League. Yeah, Jeff, good. I hadn't noticed that, Jeff. I hadn't noticed that. Well, good, well pointed out, sir. Oh, do you remember? I only remember. Do you remember Brighton last time we got promoted? Was it 5-0? I think they beat us. We got tanked, and I think we were hung over there. That's what it was going to be. It was going to be called the Walker's Bowl, wasn't it? Ball goes through, goes back to the goalkeeper. Vardy was lurking, but couldn't get on the end of it. Now, James Justin won the ball there. Plays it out to Fatawu on this near side. Oh, look, no. He played it for the overlap by Justin, but it was a bit too hard. Goes out for a goal kick. Remember, guys, no spoilers for this game and no scores or spoilers, or I don't want to hear about any other games. I will read the scores out as they happen. I've got them up. And if you put something up as a joke, we'll just think it's real and kick you anyway. Enzo, walking along the touchline. Will he be with us next season? I wonder. He's asking for talks. Feels a little bit peed off, I think, with the club over the financial situations. Chowdhury there. Good defensive header by Yannick Vestergaard. Chowdhury plays it out to FaZe, who's playing obviously on the left wing today. Vestergaard. Ricardo to Fatawu on this near side, just inside their own half, but he plays it back to Chowdhury. Yep, still no goals with first quarter of an hour gone. So Jamie. Probably the manager. So Winks on the ball. Now they're singing for Mark Albrighton. Will we see him today? Leicester get the ball away. One of the short passes was cut out. Can the Blackburn? Yeah, the Blackburn players kept it in here, but it showed too much of the ball to James Justin, and he just pokes it out for a throw in halfway inside the Leicester half on the near side. Thank you very much, Jeff. Good, well said, sir. So Blackburn play it forward. It's cut out well defensively, but it goes straight back to a Blackburn player on the halfway line on the far side. Plays it inside. Ooh. Played it back. Jamie Vardy was lurking, and again he cuts the. I mean, did anybody see his dive into the hoardings against Preston? I mean, that guy was running like he was going down a ski slope. I mean, he was running like mad. I hope you're right, Stefan. I think he's just firing a shot across the broadside. So Chowdhury in the centre circle, moving the ball into the Blackburn half. 1-2 with Ricardo. Ricardo's got it now. He's looking for options. He plays it out to the far side. Faz controls it, takes it down well. Winks, back to Faz. Faz to Vestergaard, inside the Blackburn half. Just these short passes that we've got used to with Leicester. Now it's a long one from Vestergaard, but it's over the top. And Ricardo applauded it, but he wasn't anywhere near it. Leeds 0, Southampton 1, everybody. Leeds 0, Southampton 1. Whoa, Southampton. Wow. Yes. Leeds United are losing 21 minutes into their game at home to Southampton. Oh dear, Leeds. Has anybody seen Leeds? At the moment, Leicester say, well, we're going to be careful we don't get caught out. Oh, good. Well, Winks lost it. Ricardo won it back. Lovely ball. Finds Fatu on the near side on the edge of the box. They've got players back in numbers. Blackburn. He chips it across. Still in, but it's gone all the way over. But Mavadini's got it now on the byline on the far side. Thank you, Dino. I don't care. I don't ever say, be careful about what, Mike? We're champions. We could lose 10-0. Oh, good cross there, but it goes out. Goes out just over the top. Look, whatever happens to us, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yes, Dino, Leeds get battered everywhere they go, especially the fish and chip shop. I'm going to have a takeaway this afternoon. Stefan, Ipswich, yes, they do. Yes, indeed, they do. Look, we've had that much shit off Leeds fans, LCFC. I am just giving it back. Just giving it back. They were all over this when they were, when they went ahead of us for 2 weeks. So that was 2 weeks. Why? Oh, yeah, there was an international break. And they were top of the league by how many points? Oh, none. Just by +1 goal difference. And they were all over this. They were getting an open top bus out. Oh, that's going to be a free kick, surely. Yes. This time the referee blows his whistle. It's a free kick for a foul on Fatawu. Yvonne, I don't know what you mean there. Sorry, mate. Stefan, quite possibly. Look, it's nice to be in this position where, if this comes back and bites me on the bum and we lose it today, so what? We're champions. It doesn't matter. Into the box, but straight through to the goalkeeper. I don't think they will, Wolves. I used to work for Blackburn. I have a soft spot for them. I would like them to stay up. I worked for them. They sacked me. They gave me a turkey at Christmas, and it wasn't one of their players. That I enjoyed it. The fact that I had 6-7 months there, and I enjoyed it. It was like an alcoholic working in a pub, to be honest with you. But I think there's teams that will go down before Blackburn do, even if we beat Blackburn today. I mean, as it stands, Birmingham are down with Huddersfield and Rotherham. Yes, Stefan. Yeah. Leeds need to win. Don't forget, Leeds need to win, and they need Ipswich to lose. I can't see Ipswich losing to Huddersfield or say all but down. They've got such a bad -27 goal difference. They'd need to half that, and they're not going to do that in one game. So, Huddersfield are down, and then it's Blackburn, Sheffield Wednesday, Plymouth, Birmingham. I like Sheffield Wednesday. I like Plymouth. I did predict them to go down, but they've not had a bad season, and they've dropped off in the second half of the season. I mean, remember them beating Norwich by 5 goals. A lovely ball through. Jamie Vardy finds Fatawu now on this near side. He runs into the box as he does. Comes on his left foot. Oh, it took a deflection. Oh, and it didn't quite go for Jamie Vardy. It took a deflection, but unfortunately it went straight at the goalkeeper. Now it's an offside, I think. I did predict Plymouth to go down, but they had a great start to the season. And good luck to them. I do hope they stay up. I know I predicted them to go down. I mean, at the start of the season, we've no idea what's going to go on, do we? But I'd love to see Plymouth, Sheffield Wednesday and Blackburn stay up. I think Birmingham will get what they deserve. They were doing well under John Eustace, sacked him and got Wayne Rooney in. Wrong decision. Luke is in, the True Red. Hi, Luke. How you doing? Nottingham Forest fan, but always respectful and welcoming here. Nice to see you, mate. Who have you got today? Plymouth or Birmingham will go. Blackburn are fine. I think so, Simon. Turf Morehouse is in. Dan, the Burnley fan. Going to be a tough game today. Newcastle at home. We made 3-2 with a Blackburn relegation. I don't think it's going to happen, Turf. And like I say, I'd be quite happy to see them stay up. Wednesday made the most of the result against us. I went on a great run. They did. Jim, thank God for LTID. You're a gentleman, sir. Wolves, what has happened, Wolves? What has happened? Let's have a look. Leeds have equalised. Against Southampton. 27 minutes gone, 1-1. Stoke 1-0 up at Bristol City, by the way, as well. Vardy's through! Oh, he chips it and it goes wide. Oh, Jamie Vardy was through then. Leeds have equalised. It's Leeds 1, Southampton 1, 27 minutes gone. But it's not enough as things stand. They've got to win and hope. If they win and Ipswich draw, they only need a point. Ipswich, they're up. And I did mention that in the preview. David Speedy was my bean at both as well. Tough game. Oh, you think you're down if you lose today, Dan, don't you? But you've got a few games yet. Are you away at Newcastle as well? So, Ricardo. Don't know who that was to, but Justin gets it, plays it back to Hermanson. Looking for options. What a signing he's been as well, Hermanson. Oh, lovely ball out to Faze. Faze runs into the Blackburn half. He's got Mavididi on the wing and he uses him. He overlaps for him, but Mavididi gets it on his foot, brings it inside. Ricardo gets it from Ndidi. Now it's Fatawu just inside the box on this right-hand side. There's Every single Blackburn player back. It's chipped in. It wasn't a very good chip in. Oh, no, there wasn't one. There was one player left upfield. Schmodic, I'm guessing. Wolves, I will do it, but I'm concentrating on the Leicester game at the moment. I will be checking the scores, so please don't have to remind me, Wolves. It will get annoying. Especially because it hadn't updated on mine. So you're telling me to check the scores before it's updated on mine, Wolves. That is a kickable offence. Oh, lovely cross, but it's headed up by the defender. I would thank you, Wolves. Apologies accepted. But Ipswich have gone 1-0 up against Huddersfield Town, pretty much as expected. So whatever Leeds do at the moment, they've got to hope that Huddersfield, who are all but down, all but mathematically down, are going to come back against an Ipswich side. Well played to Ipswich, I've got to say, fair play. Oh, Luke, a big one for you, mate. If you lose, you're in trouble. But yeah, let me just, I will do it. I have got it here, but it just takes a while to refresh. Different people in different zones, different times. How long did you time it out for, Mike? He did get a warning, Mike. Can you unmute him? So it's still 0-0. Oh, well, all right. We'll leave it as it is. So coming forward now. So coming up to half an hour, just a minute off half an hour. I hope you like the new layout, guys. This is what it's going to be like for next season. Vestergaard. Indeedy. Oh, lovely turn by Winks. Pass on the far side. Bringing it back. Plays it back to Vestergaard. Oh, it plays it forward. It was a good dummy by Leicester. Oh, couldn't quite get it through to Mavadidi now. Blackburn have it. But Leicester come back. Back with Chowdhury in the centre of defence. His role today. Winks had two players on him. Still got it back to Chowdhury. He's played it out to Vestergaard now. Vestergaard running into the Blackburn half, going forward. Oh, Mavadidi, was he fouled? No, says the referee. So it's with the right back for Blackburn. Nice play there from the Blackburn guy, but he goes all the way back into the goal mouth, but it's still brought forward by the Blackburn player, but now he plays it back to the goalie. The majority of games, Rotherham are beating Cardiff 1-0. Who thought? Who would have thought? I mean, we've been saying for ages that Rotherham would, once you get relegated, that it becomes a bit easier and you can play with a bit of freedom. That hasn't happened for Rotherham, but today they've gone 1-0 up at Cardiff. But then again, Cardiff can either, they can either turn up or not turn up, can't they? Cheers, everybody. How are we doing? Vestergaard. I'm so calm here because I don't care what else is going on anywhere. I'm interested. Interested is the word, but not particularly bothered. I'll give it away. The fans are applauding there. Elizabeth, thank you very, very much. It is very much appreciated. No worries, Mike. Elizabeth, thank you very much. Don't forget, if anybody wants to donate, that's how you do it. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Just keep the channel. It's not cheap to run these channels if you're sort of doing it not on the free versions. And obviously, we have a lot of paying for a lot of art stuff as well. And I always appreciate the donations. Thank you very much. For $1.99, you can join us and become a member. And that's very, very easy to do. There's a lot of benefits. There's a link in the description below on YouTube. If you click on that, it's $1.99 a month. We used to have $1, $2, and $3, or $5.99, I think, for the gold. But of course, we were going through a bit of a cost of living crisis, so I merged all three together and charged the bronze price, which was $1.99. Also, if you do become a member and you want to come on any of the shows, not the watch-along, well, the watch-along you can do at pre, half, and full time. But yeah, just become a member and then give me a message, and we will have you on. That's how a lot of fans, a lot of my co-hosts started, just coming on the one show. I think Luke did that, to be honest with you. Anyway, Vestergaard's coming forward. The link is in the description below with details as well. Fatu took that lovely. He comes on his letting. Oh, he's trying to get in, but he tried to come inside to get it on his left foot. Couldn't. Tried the back heel. Didn't come off at all. But now, I really do appreciate that. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, Steve. Layout is nice. Yeah, just moved it, just tweaked it a little bit now for the whole. Like even at half time, we've got the banner down the side. Probably, or Preston were the other day, weren't they? I would have been annoyed having watched that Preston if I was a Leeds or a Ipswich fan. But now, Mavanidi chips into the box. Oh, Fatima was jumping on this side behind a player, but he couldn't get his head high enough. 66 likes. Thank you very much, guys. We tried to get to 100 for the whole game. 200. We could try for 200 for the last game. Everybody think that's possible? We've got 193 in at the moment. Jack, very nice. Not seen you for a while, Jack. You're doing well. Yeah, but that's not check the scores or the score. I mean, it could be buzzing because the fans are getting behind them. So I love the final day of the season when there's nothing riding on it. I didn't enjoy the final game of the season last year, Jamie. Oh, somebody's going in the book here. I think it could be a Blackburn player. Elliott thinks it was a bit harsh. Let's have a look. Or was it a Leicester player? Could be a Leicester player. No, it's a Leicester player. Fatawu has been booked. I think. Yeah, not sure. Yeah, Fatawu's got a yellow card 35 minutes into the game. Blackburn! Oh, my God. That looked like it was going in from Blackburn. They've got a corner. Blackburn, of course, need... Oh, well, they're not, I'm going to say credit to Blackburn. Sorry, Dan, if you're still in. Credit to Blackburn. Paid for the Foxes Hub, LCFC. What you have to do. Just give me another corner of Fatawu. Blackburn, I say, are giving it a go, and fair play to them. They could settle back and go for a 0-0, and that would probably be enough. It would be enough to keep them up, I think. But they're not doing. They're certainly not looking like the 4s, 5s, and 3s they're going to concede. They look the most likely to score at the moment. But it's a corner now on this near side to Blackburn. Takes it. It's into the box. High. And it's a poor corner because it's curling and it goes out for a goal kick. Sorry to hear that, mate. I hope you get something very soon. Fingers crossed for you. Indeed, it costs nothing to like. It costs nothing to like. It does help the channel. That's what it does. If somebody's going to the homepage, obviously you get a lot of your recommended channels or your subscribed channels. Latest videos will come up, but you get a few that you've not subscribed to. The more likes a channel gets, the more likely they are to appear on there, and then hopefully the more subscribers we get. I'm guessing so. It's part of his deal, so I'm guessing so. Oh, lovely ball through for Ricardo, but it was too hard there for Fataru. What did you say, Paul? What did you say? And yes, Leslie, he certainly is playing. Having a decent game. It isn't on a channel. I'm not the TV Times. There's you got to do is Google it like everybody else, or pay Leicester City to be able to watch it. A lovely long ball again there, but it can't be kept in by James, who's doing the overlap. Do you know something? When we look for games and how to follow it, what we do is we go and Google it. It's what Google's there for. I'm not an information service. But before the game, you could have paid to watch it. No, you can watch it via the LCFC hub today more. All you got to do is pay for it. If you pay for it, support the club, you can watch it. So Leicester, 39 minutes gone. 0-0. Let's just go through the scores. Birmingham 0, Norwich 0. Coventry 0, Queen's Park Rangers 1. Their season has gone down. Ipswich 1, Huddersfield Town 0. Leeds United 1, Southampton 2. Southampton retaking the lead. Leicester 0, Blackburn 0. Middlesbrough 1, Watford 0. Plymouth 1, Hull City 0. Hull City look like they could be losing out of the playoffs. Rotherham 1, Cardiff 1. They've equalised. Stoke 1, Bristol City 0. Sunderland 0, Sheffield Wednesday 2. Their season goes from bad to worse for Sunderland. Swansea 0, Millwall 0, West Brom 0, Preston North End 0. But at the moment, that's enough for West Brom to see them safely in the playoffs. Nice one, Fee. I was thinking about it, but I say not living in Leicester, I couldn't have got it in time for today's game. So. Fataru, oh, lovely. Runs to the byline, chips it across, headed out, and that's going to be a corner to Leicester. It was a lovely run by Fataru, left the defender behind him. 219 of you in. Please smash that likes and subscribe if you're new. So, Winks with the corner here. That's new. No KDH, of course. Corner in. Oh, oh. Oh, it's kept in on the far side. Is it? Yes. No, it literally went all the way over. Leicester head was on it. Not sure who. It went all the way across. Mavadini did really, really well to keep it in on the far side. Brought it back into play, and then was fouled. Yeah, fouled by the Blackburn defender. Oh, right. Okay, Fee. Paul. You're as bad as me. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate that. Did they play? I didn't get a chance to hear it back. Are you on about the podcast or the show? Because I did two on TalkSport. I did tell a Leeds joke on Talk Sport, but they wouldn't let me. I don't know whether they put it out or they edited it out. But I thank you for your kind words, Paul. So, it's Mavididi back to Justin. He clips it in, but it's headed clear. The Southampton are ruining Leeds parties at the moment. Mavididi. Twisting like he's on. Let's twist again like we did last summer. Anyway, James Justin has a long shot. He won goal of the season earlier in the week. That one's not going to win any prizes. Bit of a daisy cutter and all the way through. Indeed. The show. Brilliant. Yeah. I think it was with Darren Ambrose, Ipswich player. I hadn't realised when I was speaking to him. I'm not there because I don't live in Leicester, unfortunately, but hopefully maybe the Foxes hub will show it. It would be, I don't know whether they might even show it 3. So, 43 minutes. So, Blackburn get the ball. Chowdhury there. Let it go. Faz has it covered though. That's going to go out. It's probably going to do a throw into Blackburn, is it? No, it's thrown to Leicester. I missed that then. Yeah, they're arguing about it. Oh, it's gone out. I tried to get the cross in. Came off Vestergaard, out for a goal kick. Anybody else having problems with my stream? It's looking okay at this end. So we're into the last minute of the first half. We'll find out how much stoppage. I don't think there's been many stops, to be honest with you. Some of the fans going for their early brew. Thank you. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Andreas. Thank you, Fee. It's just that dodgy Malaysian internet, Jeff. Good defending by Justin. Boots it upfield, but only... No injury time at all. It's half time. It is half time. So there we go. 0-0 at half time. I need to go and just water the plants, as they say. So we'll be back in a few minutes. Please don't go away. Stay tuned. I'll be joined back by Luke and we'll be talking half-time scores.
This is the Leicester Till I Die Watchalong Show. Join in the chat and don't forget to subscribe.
I will love it if we beat them. Love it.
Yes, indeed. It is half time and it is Leicester City 0, Blackburn 0. Let's just get let's just go through the scores first of all. Half-time scores at pretty much all the games. Birmingham still a little bit behind. Let me just refresh this. Yeah, I think they're all at half-time now. It's taken me all the way through to the last game of the season to actually have a game with no extra time in the first half. Or injury time, not extra time, obviously. Birmingham 0, Birmingham City 0, Norwich City 0. Coventry City 0, Queen's Park Rangers 2. The wheels have come off their wagon. Ipswich Town looking on course for promotion. Ipswich Town 1, Huddersfield Town 0. Leeds United, what has happened to Leeds United? Leeds United 1, Southampton 2. Leicester City 0, Blackburn Rovers 0. Middlesbrough 1, Watford 0. Plymouth Argyle 1, Hull City 0. Hull City are making a mess of their attempt to try and get in the playoffs. Rotherham 2 now, Cardiff City 1. Rotherham United were 1-0 up. Cardiff pulled it back. Now Rotherham United 2, Cardiff 1. Stoke City 3, Bristol City 0. There are some strange scores going around. It is Sunderland 0, Sheffield Wednesday 2. So we knew Sheffield Wednesday was safe. Sunderland, really bad end to the season. And we got Swansea City 0, Millwall 0. West Bromwich Albion 1, Preston North End 0. So if we have a look at the table as it stands at the moment, let me just get this up here. Ipswich Town, they are up 96 points at the moment, 6 points clear of Leeds United. I thought Leeds United were the best team in the division. What's happened to them? Leeds United third on 90, Southampton on 87, West Brom on 75, Norwich on 74, Hull on 70 in 7th, and they have missed out the chance. Well, they're losing at the moment. At the other end, we know Rotherham are down. Huddersfield, as it stands, well, they were down anyway on everything bar a miracle. Birmingham City are in that third promotion place on 48. Blackburn, though, have slipped down to 21st on 51. So they will be looking over their shoulder in the second half when they come out. Plymouth Argyle on 51. Sheffield Wednesday, sorry, they weren't safe, but at the moment as it stands, they are 53. They are 5 points ahead of Birmingham City. Blackburn, although they're drawing 0-0 with us, they say they have dropped down to 21st. They are on 51 points. So it's all to play for down the bottom. Let's see what people have got to say. Everybody's saying I was fine. Thank you very much. All good in Ireland. Thank you very much. Jack, I think mine may be a few seconds behind. But yeah, the timing, you'll never match the timings, mate. However you watch it, I can watch Sky in one room and then Sky in another room, and it can be completely at a different time. These things happen in the Philippines. They do. Thought Hull would play better. There's some strange scores to the last day, isn't there? I mean, a lot of them obviously games are dead rubbers, but Barry Smith. He's here, my main man. Let me just rearrange myself, as they say. Excuse me, and we'll bring him in. There we go. Half time, mate. 0-0. It's got a feeling of the end of season game, hasn't it?
It does. Sorry I'm late, mate. I forgot to plug my laptop charger in and I had a bad scramble. Yeah. Do you want to talk about that first half, or you want to talk about dinner this week?
That was going to be more exciting, wouldn't it?
Yeah, mate. I thought it would be, but we've still got another half to go. And
oops. I got you still there. Don't worry. There you
go. I thought that they looked dangerous the first 5 minutes. I thought they were well up for it. And as that half, when it, progressed, I thought we just took more and more control of the game.
Yes. I mean, we're in control, but fairness and credit to Blackburn, they gave us the guard of honour on the way out, which was nice. All the Leicester fans came out with the Leicester players, came out with the kids, which was nice to see. But to me, Blackburn still looked the most likely.
Yeah, they do. Vardy had a brilliant chance that he should have put away, and he knows it. And Daka probably would have scored it.
Yeah, I never said that, mate. I never said that.
I was trying to beat you to it, just in case. I was just covering my bases.
Cheers to you, mate.
Cheers to you, and cheers to everybody
Hey,
watching.
he's got his Guinness out for the ladies. Hey.
I think I need a Guinness after that first half.
I know it wasn't always. I mean, it's nice to actually sit here and worry about everybody else and think, I don't really care who goes up in second. I know I'd like it to be, but surprised Leeds are throwing it away again.
Yeah, so what's the score? Is it 2-1, is it?
It is 2-1 at the moment, yes. Leeds 6 points behind Ipswich Town.
And Ipswich, I think, have gone up in front as well. So I think they only need a point.
Yeah.
Yep. So, you know what? I'm happy for Ipswich, mate. I really am.
I am. And I'd love to, like I said before, I think back-to-back promotions and a lovely little club. I can remember them in the past, they always just showing that Vardy chance when you chip the keeper and hit the side netting. So it looks at the moment, Hull are blowing it. Norwich City pretty much in the driving seat, 4 points clear of Hull at the moment. So, things stay as they are. There's no way Hull can get back in even if they go ahead. And Birmingham are down. Looking at this.
Birmingham down too, are they?
Well, they're not down,
No.
deeper and down to quote status quo. But they are, they've got they're 48 points. Blackburn has dropped because Plymouth are winning and Sheffield Wednesday are winning. So Blackburn have dropped to 21st and Birmingham are still in 22nd. But Birmingham at the moment are holding Norwich to a 0-0, but it's not good enough for them. Blackburn are safe, although obviously they're 0-0 at the moment. Queen's Park Rangers beating Coventry. And Sheffield Wednesday are beating Sunderland, who are having a really bad back second half of the season. But Birmingham, and that's the thing with Blackburn are what they've not come out and said, look, well, these teams are likely to lose, so we'll be safe. They've come out and said, like, well, we need to make sure that we get something from this game so that it's in our own hands.
Sounds similar to us.
Yes.
At one point. It's a strange one, Blackburn. It really is. And you could say the same even for Birmingham. Like, they have decent players in that squad, mate.
They do. And I just think why everybody's laughing at Birmingham is because we're going to get Wayne Rooney in, and it's sort of that sort of cocked their season up. Because without Wayne Rooney, I don't think they would be in the trouble they're in now.
No, neither do I. That was a strange one.
No. PS says here, silly question, but can someone please explain why the guard of honour is in football? Basically, if you go into a game, your last game, it's usually the last game of the season, but it can happen a couple of times if you've got a few games to go, and you're already crowned champions, as we are. So we're champions today, whatever goes on. What it means is basically is that the other team split into two, and they form a 6 players down one, 6 down the other with subs or whatever, and then Leicester walk down the middle. So that's, I say, is the guard of honour. Bob, mind the gap leads. Exactly. I mean, look, Leicester are doing what Leicester need to do. We're sat on 98 points. I so want the 100. There's going to be changes, isn't there, in this second half?
Yep, there is. Whether it's straight away or, another 15 or 20 minutes or so, we'll have to wait and see. But if I had to pick someone right now, I don't like Wilf on that left-hand side as much. I'm not saying he's been bad, but I would like to maybe see Yunus come on, or even Kel in that position. Now, you could say swap Kel for Vardy, but if Brighton's going to come on, I want to see him and Vardy on at the same time, mate. I want to see that classic cross into the box from Brighton to Vardy to put away for a goal. That'd be a brilliant way to send off Brighton. So that's what I'd like to see. I'd like to see Brighton, maybe Kel, maybe Yunus.
Brighton, I was only watching it the other day. Brighton, of course, who scored Leicester City's first ever goal in the Champions League.
Yes, yeah, he did. I forgot about that.
Yes, away at Bruges. Yes. And Stuart, I don't think they are playing for the draw. I really don't. I think they've been. I mean, I'm just going to check the stats now. Well, the stats were surprising me earlier on, but let's have a look at match stats here. So Leicester have had 70% possession. We've had 5 shots. They've had 7. We've had 1 on target. They haven't had any yet. So there's touches in the box. We've had 9. They've had 13. I don't think you can say that. No disrespect to you. I don't think you can say that is playing for a draw. But the players are coming out, Luke. I will let you go. Go and enjoy your Guinness. Come on, you Foxes. Let's look for a few goals in the second half.
Sounds good, mate. I'll see you soon.
Cheers, buddy. There we go. So we're about to kick off in the second half. Let me just get all my stuff ready. Where are we? And I just realised I have deleted the wrong overlay here. So bear with me a few seconds. I'll just wait for the game to start, and then I will re-upload my overlay. Otherwise, my clock will be different. There we go. Right, bear with me, guys. I couldn't find it then. No changes for either side at half time. There we go. No, we're back to normal. That will teach me. So, Leicester now in their all-blue home kit. Still playing with the new kit's not been announced. Maybe the club decided with all the fuss about £25 for season ticket cards to hold off with that. But they are now kicking towards the Kop. A shot there from, well, pass from FaZe that Batu was never going to get on the end of it, and it's out for a goal kick. Enzo's out, a bit late, but he's finally back out now at the side of the pitch. So, come on, we could do with Leicester. We could do with Leicester getting a couple of goals here just to settle in there. 100 points, I think. Not sure who said it before it was offside. Now free kick to Blackburn. 104 likes. Thanks, everybody. Yeah, Yvonne it was who said, I would like to see Leicester get to the 100. Mike, you're a gentleman, sir. Even though you're Welsh, you're still a very nice gentleman. If I ever come to Wales, I won't bother you. All right, Mike. Cheers, buddy. Oh, poor ball through. This should go all the way through. Headed back just easily by Vestergaard to Manson, who gets it back underarm. It's not Stefan. You're right, but then again, you know, sometimes you need that in the match, don't you? No early second half goals yet. Just checking here. Ipswich still winning. Southampton still winning. QPR still winning. Birmingham are drawing. Sheffield Wednesday winning. And West Brom are winning. So it's Faz out to Mavididi on this near side. But it's Defended well there. I haven't thought about that. I just heard it on the commentary that Wilfred Ndidi to Ndidi. That's the way Ndidi through to Mavadidi. It's the Didi men. Hey. Oh, I do indeed. Yeah, definitely, Mike. Definitely. Definitely like. Oh, well, that was a high ball. Well taken down by Fatawu. They are defending well, though. Free kick to Blackburn. Yeah, definitely want to see the 100 points. I wanted the 116 earlier on in the season when we started. And we were up and we were the chance of a record. I don't think whether it would have ever been matched or not. So yes, I'd like to get the 100 points. The main thing that I wanted to get was the title, because that gives us one more than Manchester City. They've won the second tier title 7 times. We've now won it 8. And of course, if we go on and win this, we will have won 32 games this season. Nobody's ever won 32 games in a championship season. 210 of you are in. Smash the likes and subscribe, please. So Blackburn have it now on this near side. They're still fighting, Blackburn. They're not giving up. They are that 1 point, they are now 1 place off the bottom. All Brighton's warming up. Oh, good defending by Leicester there. Just played it between themselves. It was almost like, yeah, we got this under control, guys. So Brighton could be coming on very, very soon. Vestergaard across the back to Chowdhury. Chowdhury's got plenty of space there to bring the ball forward. Chowdhury back to Hermansen in the centre circle. Comes across this near side to Faz. Still on the left. He'll probably go back to Vestergaard. No. He chips it forward and across to Fatawu. Headed though by the Blackburn defender, and Blackburn can break away now down that far side. Good control, but it had gone out. I think it had gone out. Yeah, so it's a throw in. Blackburn manager there, just giving out instructions. So Leicester come away. I think a draw and staying up. I think the Blackburn guy will get. He hasn't done particularly brilliantly since he came in. I think it might be enough to see him start next season. Chowdhury, Vestergaard just playing neat 1-2s between themselves there. Fatawu on the far side tips the ball in. I think it went out there. Yes, it is. It's a goal kick to Blackburn. 52 minutes gone. Leicester, I say, in their all blue kit. Blackburn Rovers in their luminous yellow kit. They're now kicking towards the south stand. Leicester kicking towards the Kop and the north stand, as they like to do. I don't usually discuss like general things like that during the game, Corey, but it would be Schmodic. I've said at the start before the kickoff, I'd be quite happy if they left him in the dressing room when they left. It won't get a statue though, Ben. If Claudio doesn't get a statue, Mark Albrighton's not going to. I think Claudio should have got a statue. I really do. Anyway, Leicester now have it. A lovely chip across over the top to Mavadidi. Doesn't quite control it, but he still has the ball. He's just seeing which way to go. Twisting from left to right. Goes into the box onto his left foot. Chips it over. Ooh. It was clear. I thought, what's happened there? Is it a free kick? Ricardo went in, but he didn't get to the ball. But the Blackburn defender went down. I think he got the free kick. Brighton's about to come on. Brighton's coming on 53 minutes. And he comes on for Fatawu. I suppose that's obvious. It's a like for like, really. But he's getting an absolutely amazing reception, and so should he be. No, Jeff, that was... I just called it in then, haven't I? Schmodix, that's his. Did I just say his name wrong then? It was Brad who got it wrong on the prediction show. If it was me today, then don't tell him. So, Brighton's on. A huge smile on his face. And nice of Enzo to do that. He didn't have to obviously play. He's not been an obvious substitution. Vardy. Brighton now. Through the legs of the defender. And he gets it back. Now he crosses the ball in. Vardy there nearly got on the end. Almost giving like a goal straight away there, Brighton. Brighton played a lovely 1-2 down the far side. Getting a round of applause from the crowd. He got it back. He whipped it in first time. And as indeed Ricardo couldn't get on the end of it. But he has gone out for a corner. Making his mark straight away, Brighton. That famous number 11 shirt. So, Mavadidi. It's high. It's come back out to Mavadidi. Plays to Brighton now on this side. Chips it in, but it's headed clear by Blackburn. Lovely ball there. Leicester now enjoying a bit of possession. Mavadidi shoots. Outside the box, tried to curl it in. It was a chest height, and the Blackburn goalkeeper dealt with it easily. Just checking the scores here. Nothing has changed, I don't think. I'm just going to refresh it. Ipswich now 2-0 up against Huddersfield Town. Has anybody seen Leeds? Leeds are going to be going into that semi-final in such poor form and so demoralised. They're losing 2-1 at home to Southampton. Ipswich 2-0 up to Huddersfield. Bye-bye, Leeds. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Whips them in, Mr. Whippy. Is that just a fantasy, Jeff? I won't go there. Let's not go there. Mine and you, what you do to your own personal time is up to you. Vestergaard on the ball in the half of Blackburn. Ends up with Faz now on this near side. Looking for options. He finds Chowdhury just ahead of the halfway line. Leicester now enjoying a spell of possession here. Vardy gets it from Wink. Sorry, not Vardy, Brighton. It comes out as far as Chowdhury. Shields the ball well. Keeps control. Justin. Brighton. Back to Justin. Brighton. He's certainly getting his fair share of touches. They do, Ben. They do. Justin there. Might get a booking for that. It was a late challenge. He's looking like, what? Me, Gov? They do, but they're going into that playoffs in such... And he's getting booked, James Justin. The second card of the day and the second one for Leicester City. They're going to be going... when you go into the playoffs, it's the team that usually does well. It's the one that goes in with the momentum. And unfortunately, Leeds are not going in with any momentum. I mean, Leeds will play West Bromwich Albion. Southampton will play Norwich. That's how the third will play fifth and fourth will play sixth. The idea is that third and fourth will meet each other in the final, I guess. But I wouldn't be too sure about that. I mean, yes, Southampton are beating Leeds at the moment. I can see Southampton. I don't know if I can see Leeds beating West Bromwich Albion, though, at the moment, the way that the form is going. I didn't see it accelerate. I'm presuming it did. But I really didn't. I didn't see it because I was obviously doing the pre-show on here. Yeah, I'd like to see Saints go up, Mike. I would be totally against Norwich, to be honest with you. AOBL, as they say. Anyone but Leeds. Yeah, I think West Brom have got a little bit of momentum going. They're winning today, I believe. Are they not? Does the third play the sixth? Barry, you could be right. I might well be wrong with that. Somebody will tell me. Is it third versus sixth and fourth versus fifth? That does actually sound right, Barry. So I apologise. I thought it was the other way around, but no. I have a feeling you could be right. So this is going to be adding time on at the end. Yeah, no, Mike's agreed with you. Mike, who is the Encyclopedia Britannica of football. I do apologise. I got it in my head. That's what it was. But obviously, there's not an awful lot in my head and it got lost. So it will be Leeds versus Norwich, Southampton, West Brom. I think it should be the other way around, personally. I think Leeds should play West Brom and Southampton play Norwich. But look, you know. Oh, Blackburn having the odd attack here, but Justin clears it up with a header and he runs away with the ball. Then loses it. And now Blackburn come away with it. Blackburn attacking the box on this side. Cuts into the inside. 5 Leicester players closing him down. Oh. Smodics. Oh, Smodics was through there, but he was offside. Offside, thank God for that. League Two. So League Two, it's fourth versus sixth and third versus fifth. Makes sense to me. You know, you're getting the, you know, or yeah. I just think, I suppose, you know, advantage of coming third. I suppose you get, you know, you come third, you deserve maybe technically the easier game because you're playing the team that came sixth. I mean, it would be funny. Leeds United, you know, 90 points and not going up. There's another substitution here. Chowdhury is off on 61 minutes. Chowdhury is off and Eunice is on. So we're going out more attacking now, I think. I'm presuming Ricardo will now fall back into that right-back midfield role with Eunice going into midfield. Birmingham are winning. Birmingham are leading Norwich, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. So that changes everything. Love changes everything. So Birmingham City 1, Norwich City 0. Wow. So let's have a look what that does to the table. Norwich still remain in sixth because Hull aren't doing very well. But at the other end, let's have a look. Now at the moment it is Birmingham are in 27th with 50 points. Blackburn Rovers in 21st with 51. Birmingham are minus 15 goal difference. Blackburn are minus 16. Wow. Yeah, if Leicester score, Blackburn would then be in the relegation zone, Mike. Oh, you got more? Yeah, does it 3 go up from the League Two? I get, obviously, it's all... You need a degree in mathematics to work these out, don't you? Anyway, Mavididi chips it into the box. Oh, Brighton laid it back over, but it was well defended by Blackburn. Blackburn are going to be defending for their lives now. But having said that, they're breaking away here. Got to say, fair play to Blackburn. They are going for it. On the hot now, a lovely ball over. Justin comes over. Justin will get to it. No, it wasn't the best of clearance, but it's out for throw-in, so it just gives Leicester defence a bit of a break. So Birmingham on 50, Blackburn on 21, Plymouth on on 51, Plymouth on 51. Sheffield Wednesday at the moment looking safe on 53 in 19th, but they have got an awful goal difference. Sheffield Wednesday minus 24, the worst goal difference of anybody down there at the moment. Apart, obviously, that is the Rotherham who are minus 54. Wow, and they're winning today. Who knew? It's tight at the bottom. Not so tight at the top. That gap is getting big between Ipswich and Leeds. Leeds now will be crying into their Hovis. I think they will. You're right, Mike. Through ball there by pass through ball by Blackburn, and went out for a goal kick. 64 minutes in. To be honest with you, can't see Leicester scoring at the moment. Massive, Mike. Massive. But Blackburn, can they risk it? Oh, Eunice. Good turn. Oh, couldn't quite get Vardy through. Oh, Brighton there. Is he going to get a corner? No. It's the throw. It's the throw in. It's a throw in right near the corner flag on the far side for Leicester. Near the corner flag at the Norwich end, in front of the cop. Takes it quickly. He's going to have to take it again. I think it was all Brighton, was it there? No. I get confused. Right, so the throw in. No, it's a corner. It's actually been given as a corner. The referee overruled the linesman. All Brighton takes the corner. Pass, gets his head, but it was under it, and it goes up and high over. 65 minutes gone, 0-0. Do Leicester look like scoring? Honestly, no. 263 people in. How are we doing for likes, everybody? So, it's 0-0. Let's see what is going on. Birmingham still leading. Coventry are leading. Ipswich are leading. Southampton are leading. Middlesbrough are leading. Plymouth are leading. Rotherham 3, Cardiff 2 now. Stoke 4, Bristol City 0. Sheffield Wednesday 2-0 up at Sunderland. Swansea 0, Millwall 0. Only that game and our game is 0-0. West Brom 1, Preston North End 0. So Schmodic here. Schmodic has scored for Blackburn. That's big. That's big. That's big. That's big. He's going to get a yellow card for taking his top off. What were Leicester doing there? Absolutely. And that's Leicester's problem. Somebody please kick out Melton. All right, I've done it. Was that after I announced it? I don't know whether Vamsey was before or after, but we're 1-0 down. It was a breakaway from Blackburn. That's what we've always got to be careful of. And that lack of speed in the back was just, this is why I said we should be buying Schmodic. Leicester don't deserve it at the moment. Well, Leicester don't deserve to be winning. They do deserve to be down. Right. Well done, mate. Yeah, they've been dealt with, guys. So, Schmodic. He is a great player. I mean, he just left the Leicester defence for dead. Hiya, Dan. Look, there's so many weird, totally weird scores at the moment. That dates Blackburn up to 19 on 53. Oh. At the moment, like I say, it's the old brothel scoring in. We ain't going to. Yeah, Enzo and Top both wanted 100 points. At the moment, we ain't going to get it. And we don't deserve it either. I've got to say, Blackburn have been fighting for their lives and they've really put up a good fight. Crowd's gone a bit quiet now. Pia, we're not looking so fantastic at the moment. I'm going to be honest with you. We're looking like what we are, a team that's got nothing to play for. So Vestergaard gets it off Hermansen. So Leicester forward. Oh, Jamie tries to get hold of it. He's screaming for a foul. But he goes straight to Winks. Go 1-2 with Eunice. Now it's out to Justin. Oh, Mavadidi jumping up and down with madness. Why didn't he get the ball? He's shouting at Justin. Justin saying something back. Justin's got the ball now. Winks. Are they relying too much now on Albrighton and not giving Mavadidi the chance? Albrighton passes it back to Faz into the box. It's a poor pass into the box by Faz. I won't be sorry if we don't keep him next season. Now Mavadidi's got it. Oh, lovely ball through to Ndidi. It's an over. Oh, I think the goalkeeper got a touch on it. Just took it off Vardy's head. Hi, Nate. How you doing, mate? A bit of momentum here from Leicester. That was a good cross from Ndidi. So the goalkeeper, I think, just got his hand to it, just taking off Vardy's head. But they are defending in numbers, as you'd expect them to, Blackburn now. So, Mavadidi. Ndidi, it's a corner. Ndidi lost it to the defender. It is a corner, though. Birmingham still leading. Queen's Park Rangers leading. Ipswich leading. Southampton leading. Blackburn Rovers leading. Liverpool Watford drawing. Plymouth are leading. Rotherham 5. Cardiff City 2. WTF. Stoke 4. Bristol City 0. The police are down there to stop the players coming on the pitch. The fat players coming on the pitch. But at the moment, you wonder if they are. The fans coming on the pitch, I mean. Sheffield Wednesday are leading. Millwall have gone 1-0 up against Swansea. West Brom are now 3-0 up against Preston as Leicester come forward. But again, it's just bad. That last ball again. This is the Leicester that we were seeing when we were playing badly. So about fast in the box. Oh, well held by Aberdeen. What can he do here? Oh! He cut inside and it was a wild shot. Way, way, way over the bar. I mean, you know, the players, they've said that the players wanted the 100, but they're not playing like they want the 100 points. I mean, I don't want to be negative because it's not a day to be negative. So Leicester come forward. Finds Vardy. Still, he's pulled down, surely. Is he? Yeah. He gets a free kick, Jamie Vardy. Well done, young man. Well, young man, he's not so young these days, is he? Some changes coming on after this free kick's taken. Into the box. Oh, headed clear. It's a corner on the far side. So free kick to corner. Short corner taken this time. Can we get the cross in? No, it's another corner. It's going to be a long corner this time. Or Brighton with the ball on the far side. That was a head injury, so Doyle's coming on. Iheanacho's coming on. Justin is going off. Joe's coming on for his last appearance. McAtee is coming on. And Kelechi Iheanacho is coming on. Yeah, I think Kells is going to replace Vardy. Mavadid is going off for McAtee. How does Jamie Vardy keep doing it, everybody? So, will that be enough to get us any points back, I wonder? West Brom have got 3 now. Yeah, as I said earlier, West Brom, they're pretty safe. The Rotherham score is absolutely mad. Mad, I tell you, mad. They're asking fans to stay off the playing service. Will that happen? I mean, we want them to stay off, obviously, so we can do the presentation. So Blackburn are safe as it stands at the moment. Brighton is captain now, not Ricardo. Interesting. And I guess give it to him for his last 15 minutes. 11 minutes, in fact. 11 minutes. So, can Leicester get a... Well, we're going to need 2 goals in the last however many minutes. I don't think that's possible, looking at the side we've got today. I got to say... Oh! Eunice hit the bar, and it came down and hit the header from... Oh! Was it Winks that caught it? Yeah, Winks caught it. The goalkeeper got a hand to it and it hit the bar. Winks, that was close. That was as close as we've been. What did I miss there, guys? I was watching the... Yeah. If you get, I don't know what he did, but he obviously deserved it. I missed all that. 329 in. Come on, guys. Now Schmodic is. Can he punish Leicester? No. He had too many players around him, and now Doyle's got the ball. So Eunice is on and Iheanacho is on. I just wonder if they're the last ones. They're the last this is the last time we'll see them. Birmingham City winning at Norwich is not doing them any good. Oh. Ricardo nearly going in there. So Birmingham's winning, but he's not doing them any good at the moment because Plymouth are winning, Blackburn are winning, and I do believe Sheffield Wednesday winning as well. So all the teams, everybody down in that bottom half are winning. So Blackburn about to make a change. 8 minutes to go. Dolan is going off. His ears hobbling. So Rotherham are winning. Birmingham are winning. Plymouth are winning. Sheffield Wednesday are winning. Blackburn Rovers are winning. Stoke City are winning. QPR, I believe, are winning. That's the bottom 8 sides. I don't know about Huddersfield. 7 of the bottom 8 are all winning. But more importantly, Leeds are losing. Oh, yeah, Huddersfield losing to Ipswich, of course. A long ball up there. We're getting a bit desperate now. Thank God nothing was riding on this game, because if it was, 317 of you in. How many likes have we got? Come on, if you're in, like the video. It helps the channel. So I mean, the thing that that Blackburn have come to do is pee on our parade, and you can't blame them for doing that. Oh, Inacho, that was a back heel to nobody. Yes, Pia, there will be. It has, Dino. Totally mad season. We don't, Jack. We don't look like scoring at all. Yes, true. Yep, I mean, it is. Actually, I don't know what I missed there, but hey-ho. Oh, was it Stanley Moore, everybody? Yeah, good point, Wolves. Fair play to Blackburn. They beat Leeds on the road. Let's see if we can get it up to 150 likes. So, we're down into the last 5 minutes. There will probably be, I'm guessing, about 5 minutes added time on, because there was the stoppage for the head injury. Oh, Faz was pulled down there. Oh, that's going to have to be a booking. Yeah, he wouldn't get the ball back. The player there for Blackburn. Oh, I've just banned him as well because he put the score up. Oh well, yeah, well done if you banned him. What was his name, Mike? Just out of interest. Right, Faz is got on the ball now, chipping it up. McAteer, lovely took it down, lovely. But everybody in Leicester, they're trying to score. Pass it. They had 2 or 3 in the box there. We could have passed it to. Oh. Thank you, young man. I think Smodic would fit in, Keith. Just reading this comment here. I mean, look, mate, you deserve it. I've got to say to you, and you're breaking now down this far side. It could be even worse for Leicester. He's trying to get something there, the Blackburn player. But thanks, Dan. Hope you stay up. I'm looking against Blackburn. Like I say, did work for them for a while. Eunice there does very, very well. Indeed, but it wasn't a good ball to McAteer, and Blackburn deal with it. This is the Leicester that was played Plymouth. This was the Leicester. Who else did we lose to at that point? Millwall. That's the Leicester we've watched today. Oh, yeah, Nacho. And that is the problem there. Enzo, you haven't played Iheanacho even as a substitute. So when he gets the ball, he's ring rusty. Can't blame him for that. Stefan, you could be right, actually. That cutting edge. No, Jack. I mean, this is it. Blackburn have wanted this more. Manson then threw the ball over and dropped it at his own feet and then kicked it out. So Vestergaard out to Callum Doyle on this near side. This will be Callum Doyle's last, I think, game for the club. His loan spell finishes today. I don't know if he's one that you'd like to buy. And we are on 90 minutes. So there's 6 minutes to add on. 6 minutes, everybody. I said 5, but there's 6 minutes. I think we could be playing 66 minutes and I don't think we'd score. A long shot there from Faz. It was almost on the half bloody way line. I was never going to go anywhere other than down the keeper's throat. Yeah, could be. Could be Barry. Yeah, again, Luke, you're right. You're not wrong, mate. You're not wrong. So Coventry got a goal back against QPR, but they're still losing. No full times yet. Middlesbrough 3-1 up at Watford. Plymouth still winning. Yeah, there's a foul for Leicester just outside Leicester's box. So, Vestergaard, we need to go forward. We don't need this cute passing around the back. I know nothing depends on it, but I'm a fan. I want to win. Oh, it's a poor ball forward. Poor ball forward. Leicester have been on the beach today. I'm going to say that. I keep forgetting it's only just gone 20 past 2. I forget it was the early kickoff. So we are literally into the last 3 minutes now. Eunice, no, it falls over, but it's not a foul. And now Blackburn are through. Oh, it's going to be 2-0 Blackburn. 2-0 Blackburn. And Manson came out almost on the halfway line and literally just threw himself in front of the ball but missed it. And then Blackburn had absolutely so 2-0. Thank God I didn't go and pay to watch this. Eunice gets taken down. Oh, Smodic just made Hermansen look stupid. Yeah, Eunice did go down too easily, but I think they got him from Peterborough, Smodic. What a player. But look, Blackburn have come to piss on our party. Blackburn were fighting for survival. Blackburn deserved the points. Blackburn totally deserved the points. Ipswich are promoted. Ipswich are promoted. They've been beaten Huddersfield Town 2-0. They have been promoted. Queen's Park Rangers beaten Coventry 2-1. These are final scores. Couple of substitutions for Blackburn. Literally with about 45 seconds to go. And you can't blame them for that. Dan Casey, I get Sammy Smodic you're on about. Yep, we have been on the beach today. Blackburn, they came for it. They needed it. They were up for it right from the start. And I would say fair play to Blackburn. They deserved that today. Totally deserved it. We are going straight back up, but we wouldn't have deserved it on this performance. There it is. It is all over, guys. We have lost. Does it matter? Not in the big scheme of things. But I'm going to go for a piss and be honest with you. That's what the Leicester players have been doing today, taking the piss. We don't deserve anything from that game. We really, really, really don't. We'll be back in a few minutes. So, guys, thank you so much. Stick with us. We'll be back in a few minutes to talk you through the celebrations.
This is the Leicester Till I Die Watch-Along show. Join in the chat and don't forget to subscribe.
Well, what was that? Poor performance. Good job we didn't need any result today because we were playing on the beach. We were playing in flip-flops. That was the Leicester that played against Millwall. That was the Leicester that played against Plymouth. And if that is the Leicester that plays when we get promoted, it will be straight back down playing football the Enzo way. Yes, we're up as champions, but my God, was that one of the worst games of the season. Blackburn came, Blackburn wanted it. We didn't want it. We couldn't give a shit, to be honest with you. But let's have a look at all the other results. I am angry. I've got to be honest with you. I am angry. Fucking fucked off with that performance. You know, it's your last home game. Give the fans something to cheer about. Don't fuck about at the back and play it this way, play it that way. To go and get it. Oh. Anyway, the full-time results. Birmingham City 1, Norwich City 0. Coventry 1, Queen's Park Rangers 2. Ipswich 2, Huddersfield Town 0. Leeds United 1, Southampton 2. Leicester City 0, Blackburn Rovers 2. Middlesbrough 3, Watford 1. Plymouth Argyle 1, Hull City 0. Rotherham United 5, Cardiff City 2. Stoke City 4, Bristol City 0. Sunderland 0, Sheffield Wednesday 2. Swansea City 0. Millwall 1. West Bromwich Albion 3. Preston North End 0. There were lots of teams there that weren't playing English football. They were playing beach football, to be honest with you. Yeah, Jack, I know what you're saying, but it was fucking awful performance. Awful performance. I got more chance of scoring in a brothel than them lot today. No, you're quite, Ronald. I agree with you totally. You know, why would we bother celebrating? Celebrating what? A piss poor performance? Let's be honest with you. We only just managed to get across the line after we had 17-point lead. Just disappointed. Just disappointed. Oh, it's not the prediction show, is it? Let me just put the right one up. Here we go. But we are back to the Premier League, and at the end of the day, that's all that matters. You know, we could have done something for the crowd. We could have done something for the crowd. That's all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying. What I am going to say, though, is let me just hide that comment. Let me bring this up. I'm going to say this. I'm not, because it isn't working. Right. There we go. Let's do this. There we go. Congratulations to Ipswich Town. Back-to-back promotions. Well done, Ipswich Town, from Leicester Till I Die. You deserve that. Totally 100% deserve it. I think you'll do better. I think with the Ipswich season is it's been constant. You know, it's been that all the way along, where we were like that. Ipswich have been constant all the way through. So congratulations to Ipswich Town. And I have to say, I predict the playoffs, Leeds United. They are not even the second best team in the league. They have been absolutely rubbish. Absolutely rubbish just recently, making us look good. And I'm also going to say, good luck, Southampton, in the playoffs. Wouldn't it be funny? 90 points Leeds got, and it wouldn't be funny if they didn't go up. Oh. So there we go. I've got to say that, but I've got to say well done to Ipswich. I really, really have. Look, I'm going to have to time you. Look, you need to type in English. I'll let that one go. You've got to have English. I don't know what you're typing. If you type in Thai again, you will be kicked out. You need to be typing in English. I'm sorry. No excuse for poor performance. No. Luke is saying he's probably as annoyed as me. better don't play, just give away. Look, I'm not saying that Blackburn won because we were particularly bad. I hate it when that says Blackburn deserved it. Let me see what my colleague says. Just let me bring him in. Let me bring him in 1 second. I need to click the right things. And there we go. And Dave is with us as well. Dave,
hello, boys.
Hello.
There he is.
Last time I heard "Hello, boys," it was an advert for a Wonder Bra.
just a short visit before we go on air at 3. You all right? What happened?
No,
I missed it all. What happened?
It was a piss poor performance. That was not the performance of champions.
Oh well. Leeds are in the playoffs. What more do you want?
I know. Overall, it doesn't matter. But look, this was the last home game before, the last home game of the season. Give the fans something to cheer about, for God's sake. They're saying, we all want 100 points. You did not play like you wanted 100 points. I'm surprised that the Leicester players weren't tripping over the beach towels that they'd put on the pitch. Luke, but at the end of the day, look, we're up as champions. It doesn't matter. But with that performance, going straight back up, we're coming straight back down again. Luke, give me your thoughts on the game. You've been watching it.
Nah, mate, I don't think so. I think that we were just all pretty complacent. We knew we were promoted. We knew we were champions. Blackburn had relegation to battle. Schmodix is a really good player. We struggled a little bit with them basically playing a low block in certain patches and also, doubling up Mavadidi. I thought that they had two shots on target or on goal, and they both went in. And I guess that's all that matters. So, no, I'm not panic stations, mate. I think that it's a different story if this game was played a week or two ago. So
that was the Leicester. That was the Leicester that turned up against Plymouth. That was the Leicester that turned up against Millwall. That is the Leicester we can't afford to have turning up next season.
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it, mate. For now, let's enjoy the match. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Yeah, obviously this is the post-match, so we're talking about the match, and it was a shit match. That said, look, take nothing away from Blackburn. Blackburn wanted it, we didn't. It's as simple as that. Blackburn knew they had to get something to be sure of staying up. And the interesting thing is, Dave, the bottom 8 teams, so from 17 down, Stoke, QPR, Blackburn, Sheffield Wednesday, Plymouth, Birmingham, Huddersfield, Rotherham, 7 of those today.
Oh, it's ridiculous, isn't it? That just kind of finishes off my bloody fantasy season in the Championship. Absolute nonsense. I mean, what's going on?
Huddersfield Town were the only team to actually lose. Even Rotherham got 5 goals today. What is going on?
My only good one has had Sheffield Wednesday to win at Sunderland, I think. So that's a bonus.
I didn't even look at mine. I can't remember those.
How did Plymouth? Well, Plymouth are staying up. Birmingham are down, aren't they?
Birmingham are down. Yes.
Yeah, it's not all bad then.
And I tell you what, mate, it was a case of well, I'm glad Birmingham have gone down because they have caused their own problems.
Yeah. Anyone takes Rooney on as manager has got a bit of an issue, haven't they?
But sacking a manager that would got them into the top half and comfortably in the top half, sacking him and then replacing it with Rooney. But look, take nothing away from Blackburn, Luke. I still think they deserved it today.
They deserved it, mate. Credit to them. Schmodix is a hell of a player, and we were complacent and had nothing really to play for other than 100 points, and they had a relegation to dodge. So it's pretty much.
It's interesting to see who'll buy him next year because you wouldn't think he'd stay there, would you? Whether we're
hoping he does.
Yeah, but he's not going to. I mean, I don't know how old he is, but he's clearly talented.
He's 28.
28, yeah.
Came from Peterborough, apparently.
Yeah. Somebody will snap him up, but it's what level he gets snapped.
I mean, I did say to the Rovers fan on the preview on Thursday. When you drive back up to Ewood Park, would you just leave him in the dressing room for us? But I don't think we could afford him. Sorry.
No, we got enough problems financially without thinking about how much he's likely to cost us.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
what a player he'd be, though, eh? Cool.
Oh, somebody's going to get a good
I'm
player.
co-hosting today with a young Palace fan who's doing some. What would you say, James?
Sort of like
experience with us, yeah. So you reckon Palace could afford him?
Hello, James.
Hello.
Yeah, just
Nice to see you guys.
And you, mate. Hopefully look forward to taking 6 points off you next season.
Oh, okay. Well, what Gloucester's football will show you, boys. Don't you worry. You'll see what that's like.
I tell you what, mate. I'm not confident about taking any points off any team next season. As long as we finish 17th, I'll take that at the moment.
No, I mean, obviously, seeing your buying Fatual from Sporting Lisbon and Mavadidi as well, those are both two great players. I think they're going to thrive next season in the league. Really, I think they're two players that can really, Palace have been linked with them multiple years now, and I just think they can really thrive in the Premier League. To be honest,
I think that is our, isn't it, Luke? That's our thing we're clinging on to is that
he's too optimistic for my liking.
No, I think your apprentice Dave raises a good point. Something I've actually.
Mate, he's going to be in charge. He don't know it yet, but he's.
Oh, he is. Sorry. Well, look, the young lad, he raises a good point because Mavadidi came through the Arsenal academy, never played for him. He's never played Premier League football. Fatawi would have dreamed of playing Premier League football. This is their chance to go up and play Premier League football that they can now obtain with a chip on their shoulder with a point to prove. So compare that to, let's say, last year, hypothetically, where Tillemans was at in terms of ambition and drive, night and day. I'd rather see that than see a worldie once every 12 games or so. So, mate, you got plenty to be positive and
I think also, guys, that we don't want to go up with like the Burnley did with, we won it fairly comfortably. We got all these points and we're going to be mid-table. I think we want to go up as an underdog, really, and, take it like that.
Is it Jack, did you say? James, sorry. Just ask James, what's he think of Brighton?
Oh, don't even start, boys. Oh, don't even start about Brighton, I'll tell you. No, honestly. I mean,
he's not allowed to swear.
Yeah, got to be careful.
And I tell you what, he's not the apprentice. It's James who's looking after the grandparent today, I think. Is it take a grandparent to work day?
Tell you what, Chris has gone the right way by getting a knife in the back, isn't he?
Yeah.
Everyone off.
If I don't turn up Monday morning, you turn on and it's just plinky plonky music. You'll know Dave's pulled the plug on.
Forgot to switch the button on, Chris, for a breakfast show. Sorry, mate. I better go now anyway and start setting up.
You don't need to forget, mate. I can do that all on my own. But have a good show. Point. James, enjoy yourself.
Cheers, mate. Appreciate that.
Dave will look after you. He's a great guy.
What are you drinking, Luke?
Enjoy it.
Guinness. In you come, lad.
Irish Guinness in Australia, that don't make sense, does it? Eh? It's not right, is it?
It's got the little widgy thing in it.
Oh yeah, one of those.
That's the Australians for you, isn't it?
Yeah. All right, boys. Have a
good one and enjoy the show, James. Take care.
Cheers, mate. Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Bye.
See ya.
Oh, that was nice, wasn't it?
He's a nice young lad. You had to go and wind him up.
Of course. He's a Palace fan. What do you expect me to do? Let me just try and get this back into the right position here. There we go. That's it. We do. I mean, Surrey Hills Radio is brilliant. They've got so many people with mental and physical disabilities that they help to get on the air. They do a great thing. Do check it out, Surrey Hills Radio. I know it's a Surrey Leatherhead based station, but they do obviously with the internet go worldwide. And Dave, who owns it, he's so good at giving people the chance and work experience there. That's good. Let's just go through some comments if you don't mind here briefly, Luke. Don't really feel like celebrating after watching that. It's how I feel. I get totally what you're saying. Birmingham fans will be whinging tonight about Leicester. 31 wins, 97 points is a great season. Totally. Let's forget the performance. And I've just put up on Facebook and Twitter. Poor performance. It was a good job that we didn't need the win, but we didn't need the win. So at the end of the day, we are promoted. You win some, you lose some. It's life. And they wanted it more. They needed it more than we did. And that's the thing. And when you look at 7 of the 8 bottom teams all won today, what a mad league this is. Helena, well, it's just me. Is it just me that's embarrassed? Me as well. But I'm trying to put it in the back of my mind now. Is that couldn't care less attitude? Could have been a relegation battle this time next year. Oh, we probably will be. We won't. Better don't play. Just give away 3 points. Be there shortly. We're waiting for you, Luke. You and Leeds, mate. No excuse for performance from champions. There was been 97 points. I just think it would have been nice to have shown some sort of passion for, Iheanacho. Let's talk Iheanacho, mate, because he came on. I was pleased to see him come on. I like Iheanacho as a player. I like him as a person. But how can Enzo expect a player that hasn't played, or I don't think he's had any game time, certainly in the last 3 months, how can he expect him to come on and do well? He's ring rusty, isn't he?
Oh, he's had a couple of appearances here and there off the bench in the last couple of months, far and few in between. But you could say the same thing for Cannon, the sporadic times that he comes on, or even you can't really say the same for Dak, although you could say that he would have shanked that one just as bad as Iheanacho. But mate, it's pretty much a send off out of respect. He's not going to re-sign. That's all it really was. I think we're reading into this game too much in terms of performances and stuff like that. I really think that, like, if you want to say people are on the beach, we were on the beach in terms of we knew we're up, we knew we were champions. What have we got to do? Just give everyone a send off.
Yeah. No. I get that. And I've had me sort of, post-match bit. Let's now enjoy the celebrations. I don't know if you can see it. They're coming out onto the pitch. Top is there at the moment in the tunnel. Can you see that at all? Yeah.
Yeah, mate. Yeah. I'm watching on a separate screen now that you've brought it up. Thank you for reminding me.
Good. Blackburn fan here. I'm over the moon, and congrats to you. And congrats to you as well, Cloaky Clothing, is that? Well done, mate. As I say, I have nothing against Blackburn. And I worked for them for 7 months. Here comes Top now. Praying to the crowd. Yeah, fair play. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to be a little bit naughty. I'm just going to turn it up a little bit. Can you hear that?
No, I was just doing the same thing. I was about to ask you if you can hear mine.
I usually have my headphones in, but I can't be arsed when I'm talking on the screen as well. We are the champions. That's all that matters. Still back in the Prem. Yes, we are. Have some pride. Let's have a look. We couldn't afford him. That's the problem. Looks like we played to get, but Birmingham would have been relegated anyway. Hey, Alan Birchnell, Mr. Leicester. What a lovely guy he is as well. You know that he had that heart trouble, don't you, Luke?
Yes.
Yeah, at the awards ceremony a few years ago. And when somebody must have told him that I'd had a heart attack as well, he rang me up at home just to sort of give me all the best and wish me the best, and give me some advice. What a lovely, lovely man. Lovely, lovely man he is. Mr. Leicester. And Jamie Vardy could fill that role eventually.
Yeah, he could, mate. He needs a statue, doesn't he?
Yeah. Your thoughts when you're watching this?
You talking to me, sorry?
Yes, yeah, sorry, yeah.
So on the celebrations?
Yes.
I'm trying to soak it all in. It's very therapeutic after the season we just had. I've banged on it many, many times. I got up at a lot of these games, midweek games, I have to get up at 2 to 3 o'clock in the morning before work painting. And that whole relegation season was very difficult. And I had no engagement of any of a Leicester City fan except yourself, mate, when I came under an alias and commented on your YouTube channels.
And what was that alias again?
It's a secret. Don't be a grass.
Sorry?
It's a secret. Don't be a grass. That's my account for leaving Karen reviews on restaurants that upset me.
The rest is coming out as well.
I started doing YouTube purely just to engage with yourself and everyone else, and I'm very happy of where I've enjoyed this season. I've enjoyed mixing it up. I'm very appreciative of you bringing me on your channel. It's been great, mate. Enjoy this, everyone. Enjoy this win. I don't think it's going to be all doom and gloom next season, but it's going to be tough. So just to enjoy winning other than today.
Yeah, Maresca's just got his medal. I agree with you. I hope he's going to be here next season, to be honest with you. I think he will be. And now the players are coming out. Danny Ward. Don't tell me Danny Ward's going to get a medal.
No.
Surely not. He's not played enough, has he? He's actually not been on the pitch. But anyway, what will be, will be. Yeah, I mean, I think we'll struggle. We're obviously more than likely we're going to have the points deduction, but at least we've got the whole season. Nottingham Forest, Everton, third of the season left. To try and get that back. We are going to start on a minus, but we are going to have the whole season to get those points back. And if it is 6 points, take care, Nate. All the best, buddy. If it is 6 points, that's 2 wins. Can we get 2 wins? We should be able to, otherwise we don't deserve to be in there.
Yeah, so it's what I think will be big is the draw that we get and how we start off. So if we start with like a negative 6 point or 6 point deduction, and let's say we have like Man City, Liverpool, and I don't know, like a Brighton or something, and we lose all 3 games and the bounce, then for sure it's a lot more pressure and stress, and then it's squeaky bum time. But if we can get like a few wins together and just level it out early, that's pick up. Well,
that's the thing, isn't it? Yeah, it's that's going to be the decision. I do hope we don't get too harder games. But then if we get the easier games and we lose them all, we really will be panicking. Nice to see all Brighton just hugging the chairman before. KDH coming on. He's hugging. Will it be the last hug, I wonder? He's got his boot on. He's got his crutches. Everybody's taking selfies. Yeah, like Sutar there, the Australian, and I really feel sorry. He's one player I feel sorry for, mate.
Yeah, I do. I feel sorry for Sutar. He never really put a foot wrong, but he doesn't fit the system. He's another player that I forgot to mention earlier that I think will obviously definitely sell. What's interesting is he had the relegation clause in his contract, so I'll be interested to see what we can sell him for. Look at him; it's kind of sad. But even Cody, you could say you feel a bit sorry for, but at least he's had some.
Yeah.
That's the one I wanted to mention to you, mate. I know he was only on for about 20 or 30 minutes or so, but I thought Eunice looked excellent for the time that he was on the pitch. Let's talk about that. Would you keep him or not? Everyone get your comments in. Do you like Eunice? Do you sell, keep, buy?
I thought he went down too easy for the second goal. He cost us the second goal.
Did you think it was a foul?
Sorry?
Did you think that was a foul?
No.
Okay.
No, he went down too easy. In the Premier League, who knows? In this league, no, it was not a foul at all. I want to keep Eunice. I really, really do. So, I'm guessing, I think we had the conversation earlier. I think you want to keep him as well, don't you? Hello?
Is that to me?
Yes, there's only you in here.
Sorry, man. I thought you said Helena first. Yeah, I'm in 2 minds about Eunice. I would have liked to see him play more so I get more of an opinion, but I've never really felt frustrated with him. I would keep him, but it's just if he's only going to be a squad player for the money, then maybe not. You know what I mean? Like,
well, how much is he going to cost? Oh, hang on. Jamie Vardy's holding the trophy. He's got the trophy in his hands. He is getting every player. Who's he got with him? He's got all Brighton with him. He's got Mavadini with him, and he lifts it up. Leicester City have got the Champions Trophy in their hands. And of course,
it's coming home, it's coming. Football's coming home, it's coming home, it's coming home, it's coming. Football's coming home.
Yes, and what a lovely tribute. Letting Mark Albrighton get in there as well, Luke.
Good, son. Take the knee, Leeds. Polish our fucking trophy.
Oh, 90 points, and you were still not even the second best team in the league. It's a shame. They're all taking their turn now. All Brighton's got it. Would you give All Brighton a 1 year?
No. Unfortunately, no. If we're tight for money, then no.
I mean, his contract's out, so we could negotiate a new contract with him. Not a super sub, 10, 15 minutes, put him on. He's not going to play, obviously. Well, I've said that about Vardy, haven't we? But, put him on for those last 10, 15 minutes to get the crosses in.
We're not in a position, unfortunately, to be giving out sentimental contracts, unfortunately.
No, not sentimental, but it's what he can do. It looks like there's been a snowstorm at the King Power. Enzo's lifting the trophy. Talking of being here next season, like I say, Enzo, what he was saying earlier, look, top, if you do not break everybody's legs that comes within 2 miles of that man, you're not doing your job. I mean, he's got to do everything he can. Even if he promises that he can have sex with his wife, he's got to do anything he can do to keep that man at this club, hasn't he?
Enzo Maresca, I think what will happen is it all depends on next season and where we finish up. I would like to see a little bit of a contract extension so that if he does well next season or if he is to go, that we can get something for him rather than him running his contract out. But it all massively hinges on how we perform next season.
Yeah, I can't remember. Was it 3 years he signed or
3 years? But that's the other side of it as well. You don't want another Rodgers situation.
No, and this is the problem if we do, if we do give him an extension, contracts aren't worth the toilet paper they're written on, are they?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're not.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, I mean, what's he called? The French Voldemort, as Brad would call him. He was, he'd just signed a new contract. But look, the Leicester players, they are jumping up and down with joy. And Inacho is there. He's in there as well, and he deserves it. There's a big Berlin beach football on the pitch. It's in the net. It's the only time we've got a ball in the net today. They got the two Winks there. What a player Winks has been.
Massive. Absolute heartbeat of the side this year.
I mean, I don't want to rub it in, but Maddison went to Spurs, hasn't won a thing. Winks has come from Spurs to Leicester, wins a trophy.
Yeah, Matters won the FA Cup and the Community Shield. I miss Matters. He's the one. He was my love child. If I was making content back when he was still playing.
What I mean is, I love Maddison. I've got his signed shirt up on the wall, on the door. But what I'm saying is he hasn't won anything at Spurs.
No, of course he hasn't. No one's ever.
No, exactly. Yeah, we got Winks from Spurs. Gets a trophy.
Yep.
And I've got to say this. Let's just say this. Congratulations, Ipswich Town. Back-to-back promotions. They will have so much media attention, quite rightly, next season because theirs is a great story. I remember when we got promoted. When we won the league, Bournemouth had got promoted, and Bournemouth went under the radar, and that probably helped them. So I think Ipswich will get a lot of coverage, and I think that might help us. But we've got to say a big, huge congratulations, McKenna. Yeah, I wanted him before I knew we were getting Enzo, and I think that sort of proved my point was right. We've got to say congratulations to them, haven't we?
100%, mate. I'm super happy for them. If the games went at the same time, I would love to even see their celebrations because their fans must be absolutely wrapped after the back-to-back promotion. So an absolute dream for them. So I'm super happy for them. It's not Leeds. They've done us a favour. Good luck to them next season.
What can we say? I'm not saying I had these ready or anything, but I predict the playoffs. Leeds apparently are going to be playing Norwich. Southampton are playing West Brom. Leeds, you just collapsed. You just could not take it. And thank you so very much for the loan of your open-top bus for Sunday. Looking forward to that. And for me, I want to say good luck, Southampton. I want to see Southampton coming up. Who do you? I know it doesn't really matter in the scheme of things, Luke. But who would you like to see come up?
To be honest, Southampton, because we seem to put goals past them every time we play it, with all due respect. So, and I know it's a local game for you, so I'm going to go Southampton.
Good man. And when we see each other, which obviously we will be doing in 4.5 months, we'll both be Premier League team supporters.
Yes, we will. So we'll have to sort out maybe even a watch-along while you're on holiday here if there's a game in a reasonable time.
I know. I'm not. Well, yeah, we'll see. I'm just going to see. Right, let me just see if I can. I should be able to share this. I just want to show this. And then I best let you go because I'm going to go off and have a few more drinks. I'm sure you are as well. But I want to have us just have a look. There we go. Does this show? Yes, it does. There we go. Leicester City top, Ipswich Town second, Leeds losing today to Southampton are in third. So it's Leeds, Southampton, West Bromwich Albion, Norwich City. Hull City missing out. I think Hull lost today, didn't they? But I mean, I don't know how you did in the prediction league today, mate. I've done bloody shit. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I think I didn't even put in my last results for the last week. I think I was on the beach for that at the bottom with Dave, so I think I was comfortably ahead of him. So I was like, oh.
And when you look at that, mate, I mean, look, Rotherham. I mean, this is just mad. This sums the whole season up. Rotherham won. Huddersfield lost. Birmingham won. Plymouth won. Wednesday won. Rovers won. Queen's Park Rangers won. Stoke City won. What the hell? You know, I have to say, Enzo has got a very beautiful wife there. I hope it's his wife and not his daughter.
Jesus Christ.
But look, it's a time for celebration, mate, isn't it? We are back in the 100%. Premier League. There's going to be so many rumours, and most of them will be from fake accounts and Indian Sky Sports fake copies and what have you. Who cares? Because at the end of the day, there's only one thing that matters today. And as Brad always says, there's only one stat that matters. And let's have a look at it. There it is. The fact that we are top of the league. How good does it feel?
Great, mates. Can't wait to go back to the promised land.
No. I'm going to enjoy it. Luke, I'm sure you want to get off. What time is it there, by the way?
It's 10:05.
At night.
Yeah, it is at night. So I'm going to have a bit more of a bite to eat. And I'm probably going to hit the hay because I've got work tomorrow morning. Really appreciate you having me on. And thank you to everyone that's tuned in. And also, Chris, massive thank you to helping me get my YouTube channel started, giving me confidence every time I come on. You're an absolute gem, mate. You're a legend. I really appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing you soon.
You are very good, sir. But before you go, your link is in the description below. But tell everybody about your channel.
Guys, I would really super appreciate it if you came and subscribed. I am 5 away from 200, and that would be awesome. But if not, I'm just happy that you tune in, and you can always find me here anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Leicester City Down Under.
Leicester City Down Under, you can find me.
Yeah, I'll do the name of your channel, even if you forget it. All the best, mate. I'll speak to you over the weekend, I'm sure. Take care.
So, mate, see you later. Have a good week.
Thanks for coming on. Oh, bless him. He's in a completely different time zone there. So we do appreciate him coming on. I'm going to go. I'm starving. I'm not eating all day. The players are out on the pitch. I'm sure they will be for a long time. Wives, girlfriends, daughters, sons, babies. They're all celebrating, and so they deserve it. We started out as one of the favourites. We looked to be absolutely storming ahead. Then we maybe it was a bit too easy. Let the other guys get a bit closer. Then it was like, whoops, we've gone too far. Let's better pull it back. And look, we've gone up. Yes, we lost today. A little bit disappointing, but we're champions, and that's all that matters. If you have been watching this, thank you so very much. Please do subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm going for 3,500. I was about, let me just see how many I am off, because I was very, very close the other day. I think it was about 60 off or something. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at what I'm on. So I'm on. Oh, I've done it, guys. Thank you so very, very much. 3,531 subscribers. Thank you. Really do appreciate it. It means a lot and helps keeps the channel going. 173 likes. If you're not liked and you're still in the chat, just do it before you leave. Thank you so very much. I thought that man was walking around the pitch with a load of rubbish. It's not. I think it's toys or something they're throwing out. I think they're like, the little foxes. Yeah, the little foxes. Bless them. So I will see you back here Monday night. If I don't do something tomorrow, Monday night. I don't get me wrong. If you like the Eurovision, catch me on Surrey Hills Community Radio Sunday night, 9 till 12. I'll be playing all the Eurovision entries this year. I'll be back here Monday at 7 o'clock with Rob Tanner for the Leicester Till I Die season awards. Thank you very much for listening all season. It's not over yet. And thank you very much if you've been listening on the podcast. Thank you to the mods that have been in. Really do appreciate your work today. Thank you so very much. Thank you to everybody just for everything you've done. We are, as it says there, Premier League. And that's where you'll be watching your next game of, or next competitive game of football. All the best, guys. Take care. Goodbye now.
Thanks for watching. These videos are tremendous. You better like them too, or I'll be back.
This podcast is proud to be part of the TalkSport Fan Network. TalkSport. Powered by fans.
That will conclude this evening's entertainment.